Well, I know this was a shock to her because it was a shock to me. Because the whole time in this relationship, homie, I have never been to the hospital personally, for me. Homie, every time I went to the hospital, it was either with my girl or my stepdaughter or something like that. It was never with me, bro. So this was the first time in like an 11-year span that it was my time to go to the hospital, right? So I get to the...
I feel him on that shit, though, for sure, bro. Cause like my wife, she had her appendix out a couple years ago. Well, maybe that probably like 6 years ago. And that shit was crazy. She just started like, you know, feeling all sick. And then I thought maybe it was like a UTI or something. Cause back in the day, a long ass time ago, my mom had like a UTI and got really sick. I had to call the ambulance. But so I don't know. I was thinking maybe that, but end up going and bro, her appendix was like ruptured or about to rupture. And that shit was crazy. That just came out of nowhere and she was in the hospital for like 3 days. I've hurt myself a little bit here and there, but never had to stay at the hospital longer than a couple hours. So I definitely feel milk on this one.
Hospital. We park, whatever, find a park and get out. Before I even get to the hospital, like I'm vomiting and all in the dirt, and I'm feeling.
I bet you this fool probably had
I couldn't control it.
A kidney stone.
I can do, right? So I get to the hospital, whatever. I get in there now. I'm out of character, right? Because I'm looking distressed in my face, all in public, and I don't do that. I'm in there I'm going to the counter. I'm like, man, y'all gotta get me back there now. Like I'm putting like 10s on it. I'm putting 10s on 10s, right? Because I got to. That's how you like get ahead, right? So they take me back there. Now they got me sitting, right? And I'm in pain. So I kind of get on the floor. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd be like, bro, just hit me with that pain shot. I'll post up for a little bit.
Take the jacket off that I had and I lay it on the floor. Now I'm kind of like laid back on the floor, like I'm in a holding cell somewhere, a court or something. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of like laid out, like getting my little. Cause the only time I could get rest is when I was laid out like this. It was still hurting, but the pain level would go down, right? So I get up because they tell me, oh, you can't lay down, you can't lay down. I'm like, I'm in pain, but I'm not trying to like.
It's probably the cold floor that's making them feel better.
Make them or make their job even more difficult. But I'm like, I'm in pain. Check this out. So I'm like, where the bathroom at? I go to the bathroom. When I come out the bathroom, I see the dude. Now I presume he's the nurse, right? Like he's the RN. He's somebody in charge. Cause
he's like, put your cock in my hand.
Uniforms are color coded. So I tell him like, hey, look, bro, man, I'm a gangster. I don't come to hospitals, I don't cry, I deal with my pain, but right now I'm going through something.
Well, you a stupid-ass gangster then, man. Sometimes you gotta go to the hospital, man. You should go once a year and get the physical and get everything checked out, because the longer you don't go, the worse that shit's gonna be.
Something like crazy.
I know, that's, we haven't got to the point what it is yet, but yeah, I'm calling kidney stones too.
Bro, like the pain right here will not stop, right? I'm like, I'm not trying to get high. I really, this shit is hurting, bro. So,
I mean, all I drink is water and a vanilla latte, 1 or 2 a day. Man, kidney stones scare the hell out of me. Bro, I do not want those.
Work. They came and got me like 2 minutes later, and they gave me a shot for some pain. So I set it there right. They did the urine sample. They did the blood test. They did the MRI.
You got his little,
right?
Snoopy,
so they said they couldn't find
Snoopy
nothing.
PJs.
They probably thought it was kidney stones. They gave me the liquid to
because you're dehydrated.
They gave me fluid. You feel me? Maybe I needed fluid to help.
You could tell this fool never goes to the damn doctor.
The kidney stones push out right now. At that time,
dude, Milk for some reason probably drinks Coca-Cola all day, man. 20-ounce soda.
I didn't even know what kidney
he looks like a
stones
soda drinker.
Was. Didn't. And then it hit me. Boom.
Man, if you're a guy and you don't know what those are,
those before.
You living in a weird ass bubble.
In pain one day, and they had to call the ambulance.
The wambulance.
For them to come
call
get
the
her.
wambulance.
Right? In that much pain, like that. They just, I don't know. I guess she called the ambulance before anybody could even take her. See, she had to have surgery.
Do women get kidney stones? It's like I only hear dudes getting them, but do women get them? Let me Google that shit.
To get her kidney stones removed.
Oh.
Now, I guess mine's, they wasn't at that point. You know, I didn't have to have surgery, I guess, right? But it's weird because a week before that even happened, I told myself I gotta chill out and stop drinking all these sodas because at that time, bro, man, I was knocking down.
This is my first time watching this, and I already know what the culprit is, bro. Most people that drink soda all day end up getting kidney stones.
In McDonald's, the big sodas for $1, I was knocking like 3 of those down a day.
He looks like a soda drink. You know someone that looks like strung out on drugs? Milk looked like he's strung out on sodas.
I'm drinking Minute Maid juice, apple juice, cactus coolers. Like I'm consuming all this stuff, bro. And my water intake was at an all-time low. So it was just weird that how I stopped.
Oh, well, it says, according to National Kidney Foundation, about 6% of women will develop kidney stones in their lifetime compared to 11% of men. Women are more likely to develop kidney stones during their childbearing years between the ages of 20 and 50. Dude, I've known homies that got kidney stones like in their early 20s.
A week before this pain come, because maybe if I didn't stop, maybe them kidney stones would have grew and I would have had to get surgery to get them removed. So fast forward back to 2 days after my birthday, you know, my stomach is paining, it's cramping, right? I'll sit down on that toilet, I urinate, I see blood coming out.
But I've always wondered with kidney stones, like if you hung your ass upside down, would the kidney stones go to like the other side of your kidneys so then you could piss? Can you even piss hanging upside down? Top of the morning to borrow.
It didn't even register in my mind at that time that 6 months ago I had kidney stones. Like that's how much of a panic state I'm kind of in. I'm just thinking the worst, bro. I'm like, man, y'all already know what I'm thinking. I don't even like to say.
I wonder if anybody around him was like, bro, it's probably kidney stones. Or this fool just like lives in isolation.
But y'all know what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, I hope and pray to God that this ain't the case, bro. Like, come, don't.
Man, you gotta drink some water, Habaro.
Man, no, but
gotta drink some water, player.
So me and my girl, we go to the hospital. I go in there. I'm signing in. The other lady come and she put a sign on the window. I look at it. I'm like, what? I almost went ham, bro. 4 to 6 hours waiting. The machines went down or something. But I'm gonna be honest, I go to a good hospital, so I kind of laid back in the chair for a minute, stood up for probably like 15 minutes. They called me back there. They did the urine test, they did the blood test. They
probably
did
genetic
MRI,
too, probably plays a big part in it.
What they believe is that, you know, that the kidney stones, either all of them never fully left.
You know, there's just like different things in life that like you hear about and you're like, I never want that. Because it's hard to live life and like check off all the boxes, but it's easy to check off a couple boxes. And one of mine were these damn kidney stones, bro. I was like, I never want those, bro. So I just try to drink water all day.
Or some probably came back, but they still didn't see no traces of the kidney stones, right? But they did the test, you know, to see if my kidney was infected or anything was wrong with it, right? And they said nothing was wrong with it. No infection is good, but they do see traces of what they believe, I guess, would be kidney stones traveling through my system, bro. And now look.
They say the kidney stones is like giving birth probably, right? Or like, you know, the cramps they have before or something.
Kidney stones ain't nothing to play with. The pain that you will feel will be unreal, bro. I felt like I was a woman giving birth. Realistically, bro, and I didn't deal with pain.
Oh, like, yeah. Fucking Milk said he puked because of the pain.
I done had a broken leg, broken arms, fractured this, broke that, bust the back of my head open. You know, I suffered a lot of pain, cut myself going through windows, all type of stuff, bro. And I even took it on the chin like a gangster.
But you have adrenaline when you break a lot of those other things and cut yourself. You ain't got no adrenaline going through your body when this shit comes.
Pain right there, though. Them kidney stones ain't no joke. I'm telling you, it is not no joke. And it is certain signs that you would know that you probably got kidney stones. Like your lower back will be hurting, right? Now you might push that to the side because you probably thinking like, oh, I got gas. Like I probably just got gas. Maybe I got gas, but maybe you
Gas don't hurt in the back, I don't think, though, right? Gas is like your stomach.
don't got gas, right? Now, if you got that pain in your lower back, pain like in your lower front kind of in certain areas, and then if you urinate and you feel it burn, maybe that ain't no STD, homie. That could be a kidney stone traveling through your shit, right? Because when they gave...
I've never had an STD, but I don't know what STDs hurt like kidney stones.
You need a fluid and it flushed it out and you go urinate, it burns, bro. It's like, it kind of burns.
That's your
right?
sign, Obaro? It's like when the weather...
When I first got there,
like when you know it's going to rain,
bathroom, right?
you're like, oh, my right one hurts, it's coming.
It was a little bloody, right? But before I left that place, I urined.
Urined?
And it was good. It was nothing in it, right? So I just pray that that's the only thing that's wrong is kidney stones anyway. Because now I just got to go to the primary care doctor and see what's the script, what is causing these kidney stones, what is bringing them.
Well, you just said you drink 3 20-ounce sodas a day, Milk.
What can I do to stop them from coming? Because I don't want them to come no more. I don't want them to get big enough where I have to have surgery because I don't want them people using no knife on me.
Yeah, they look like little like jagged ass raw diamonds or some shit, right? Like I've seen pictures of them too. You're just like, damn, bro, someone's body produces that fucking, it's like a diamond, you know? Like, and then I've heard people when it comes out, it just hits the toilet like dink. And you're like, what the hell? You're just pissing shards of glass.
Oh, to be very honest with you, I'm not real big on that. Even though they had to do it with my leg, right? But I'm not real big on that. So, you know, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to see what it is. But look, bro, if y'all eating a lot of salty foods, maybe if y'all drinking all these sodas every day, I'm telling you, stop it, bro. All that Minute Maid, all that, all them Pepsis and Cokes, that shit ain't good, bro. Because that's all I was drinking. I ain't want no water. I ain't want no boring water. But now I gotta drink water with lemon.
Yeah, lemon's good, bro. Lemon filters out the kidneys. The main cause, not enough fluids, not staying hydrated, and drinking enough fluid is probably the biggest factor. This includes diet, extra body weight, some health conditions, and some supplements and medicine.
Drink water with something, homie, because it can't be all them sodas every
Top
day.
of the morning,
now,
dessert shaman.
I won't lie, I cheated a little bit, drunk a soda here and there.
I don't know. I still got some more subs to get before I think I can get any of that.
March of this year, I pretty much cut sodas out. Like, the only time, and now when I go to like a place that got the sodas, I just get like a vitamin water. I feel like that's a little better, right, than me getting a Coke or an orange soda or something like that.
Well, Google said, because I was like, what food causes kidney stones? It says certain foods and dietary factors can contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Foods high in oxalate: spinach, rhubarb, beets, almonds, soy products, and chocolate. Wow. Foods high in sodium, processed foods, fast food, salty snacks. Foods high in sugar, sugary drinks. Yeah, dude, I eat a lot of treats, man. I don't really drink bad shit, but I do like the zoom zooms and the wham whams. Oh wow, nuts, seeds, wheat, and alcohol. Yeah, I mean alcohol probably because it dehydrates you.
Or even a fruit punch. I rather get the vitamin water because I don't want them kidney stones no more. But that's pretty much what was.
Yeah, all that, bro, for just some fucking kidney stones. All right, let's see what else we got on here. I totally missed all this ant and spider shit. So let's just I want to recap on it because I didn't get a chance to look at any of it.
It's not no secret. I did an extensive period of time in federal custody.
Dude. Ant needs to up his production, though. Like, he makes good content. He got it all figured out, but he really got to up his production.
First coming on YouTube, I came on YouTube telling jail stories.
Yeah, I hope I'm good.
Page I had with different dudes and stuff like that. Whether it was an enemy, whether it was a dude I was cool with, whether it was a South Sider, whether it was a North Day. I've been doing this from juvenile hall to camp to CYA, been in state, did the Fed. Ran across a lot of dudes. Every fight you have is not going to be with an enemy. Some fights going to be misunderstandings. It's going to be from disrespect. I have fights on the basketball court. So I told the story about Tiny Law from East Coast Crip because it was going to kick off a chain of events of other fights and situations I've been through in the federal system, starting with him because
oh, he fixed something. But oh yeah, so he told a story the other day that he went out of town, left his fucking strap with somebody, had to come back and get it. It wasn't where it was, so they had to go get it. And then these dudes had some Hoovers and Broadways were going to meet up to squabble. So then he was like, bro, I ain't got no part of that. So they were like, bro, you're all the way over there. We got to go handle this real quick. So I guess he said, screw it, let's go. And then he was there and he stepped to the side because technically, I think Jefe and his side have a, like, what do you call it? Like, when they're like friends. Whatever. So he was more friends with the Broadway dudes or whatever. So he goes there, they get in their fight, and then it's all done. They're leaving, and then some dudes tried to dope fiend him. Turns around, he gets down, and then he had told this girl to hold the gun, so she held it. Well, she let a couple off once Ant and the dude got down, and the other dudes didn't know what was going on. So then they all split. Ant thought one of those dudes fucking shot their gun. Yeah, and supposedly that dude he fought, I guess, is telling, had wiretaps and wearing wires, all kinds of stuff. This is all from his video the other day. But I guess Spider-Loke's trying to downplay his story, and that's what he's explaining here.
Right after this situation, I was apprehended a few months down the line and put in Ag Said and sent to Adwater, which was a USP that me and a few other Crips and Lefty, Big Lefty from Harlem, and Low from UG had to straighten out. But back to this loft situation.
Actually, this is a different guy, Tawny. My bad, bro. I just told you a bunch of shit, and I don't think it was correct, because I think the other dude had Tiny in his name, too. I'm all fucked up.
So, however, me and Loft, which was homies, we had a misunderstanding over the TV because he wanted to watch stories and a TV that was already programmed for TMZ. I broke down the dynamics of how it go in the feds. In this unit, it was 3 Crip TVs. The TV that Loft usually watched stories on, the older homies that worked at Unicorn, some had stayed back in the unit that day and was watching CNN, which was a political news channel. So,
damn, they got 3 TVs just for the Crips and the Fed. I wonder what kind of cable the Feds got. Yeah, right here in California, I mean, back then, bro, you had to hook up a little antenna, bro. You got like 2 through 13. And then one channel was like, they play 2 movies a week, back to back. And, bro, they got to be PG-13. Like, how weird is that? You got a bunch of grown-ass men, and you're making them watch fucking Lindsay Lohan fucking movies. Fucking weird, bro. Like, I get maybe not all rated R, but, like, bro, you're here with a bunch of, like, grown-ass men, man. Let them watch them at least fucking adult movies.
Loft couldn't watch stories that day. With that, me coming back from getting off the phone and arguing with my dad, I sat down. There was stories on the TV that I watched. Stories and the CNN thing on at the same time was going to be torture. I tell Loft, from me telling Loft, we get into an argument. The homie T-Bone from 5'9" East Coast come holler at me, holler at both of us. Homie from East Coast asked me to leave it alone. I left it alone, went to my cell. I go to my cell. The homie Lil Man come over there. I'm listening to instrumentals, vibing out, smoking. Homie Lil Man come holler at me. When Lil Man come holler at me, Loft come to the cell. Loft come to the cell, come in the cell disrespectful. Try to leave the situation alone. Asked Loft to exit my cell a few times. Wouldn't exit my cell. You know what I'm saying? Said he wanted to fight. Told Lil Man get out the cell, hold the cell down, watch, keep oos. Loft came in there, we got it in. That was that. So amongst me telling this story, I guess I ruffled some feathers. And this is crazy. As respectful as you try to be, as PG-13 as you try to be, people still get on here and try to be messy and try to defend things that they don't even have to defend. So I'm in the car with my folks, you know what I'm saying, just getting back from No Jumper Way. I get a text from one of my good people. Hey, Spider Loc reacted to your segment of you getting down with Loft. He tried to say, oh, Loft was way littler than you, and blase blah, and try to make it seem like you just beat on somebody that was littler than you, or you was picking on somebody, or you won because this person was littler than you. So I had seen Spider Loc's segment earlier, and I don't know what kind of trip he been going through as of lately. I know he be buzzed. I don't know if he off the liquor. I don't know what substance he's under. But
I know, I was just thinking
a lot
that
of his
shit too.
content I'll be having to stray away from because it be messy and it's stuff that you will get into it with this dude behind or have to call this dude out on because he's trying to be messy, making content and get some money. Me talking about this story with Tiny Loft, in no shape, form, or fashion was I trying to be messy or downplay the East Coasters or anything. This dude and went and watched this video and irked this dude, that this dude went and put on an EC shirt and reacted to my video and try to make it seem as if I got down with somebody way littler than me, bro. I don't know if it's another Tiny Loft or you know the Tiny Loft that I'm talking about.
Smaller
but the
than
Tiny
me,
Loft
right?
I'm talking about is 5'9" in height, which is the same height that I am, 5'9". And at the time we got down was about 2016 through 2017. I was not this size at all. I am a size bigger or two bigger. Me and Tiny Loft was the same size and matched up, and that man came seeking trouble.
So he's about XL? I would say Ant's probably 2XL, maybe XL. So he was either a large or a XL back then?
And we handle business. But what I don't understand about you, Spider Loc, why you gotta be the one to just hop on social media and think you defending the East Coasters or trying to be the defender of the Rams or say stuff like, oh yeah, you know, not really not beef, but you know, not allies either and stuff like this. Check this out, bro. As far as jail stuff is concerned, I wanted to squab, and I squabbled him. So what is you talking about? Because like, bro, I've kept it PG-13. I've ignored a lot of shit that you do, bro. Like, I've been on phone lines with you. I don't gotta speak on stuff, bro, because I'm a gangster in real life, bro. I'm not the messy one, bro. You the messy one, bro. And I'm pretty sure anybody that know me and know your character can attest to this, bro. You don't even have to, like, come defend this Tiny Loft situation, bro. You don't even have to.
Bro, I'll never forget when Brick and Spider interviewed Brick's cousin. I forget what they called him, but he was from Troubles. But bro, that thing was just such a shit show. And fucking Brick's cousin had like a good story to tell, bro. Like, he was a cool dude, could talk. Like, bro, that would have been a good interview. And then you got just Spider Loc over here fucking all loaded, saying crazy shit. Man.
Defend the situation, bro. I know real ECs, bro. It's a lot of stuff if I wanted to downplay or down Tiny.
It's funny. I was telling a story the other day. First time I ever hit the county jail. I just seen like, cause out of the clothes they make like necklaces and signs and stuff, and just a lot of dudes had East Coast, and I was just like, bro, trip out. I had to ask somebody like, like all these guys from East Coast, like, well, trip out, like what's going on? And then they explained to me the East Coast Crips. So I was just like, bro, like all these guys are really from the East Coast and they're just pushing that line hard. And then the dude just laughed at me and told me. Yeah, Spider had a little run at No Jumper. I'm not sure if he made friends with Flacco or Brick, or it was just because he's opposite of Wack. But he had like a little run at No Jumper, but most time he would just come fucking high as hell, bro, saying crazy shit.
or down paid loft, I can speak on and speak of because I was there for a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not no moral. Why gotta be a moral to the story because I'm saying that me and Tiny Loft had got down a day. It's not no moral to the other story. Sometimes it might be a moral, but it wasn't as moral to the story. But if you want to draw a moral from the story, you know what I'm saying? It can be don't be emotional in jail, you know what I'm saying? Or don't allow yourself to get caught up in the jail politics, because at the end of the day, although we were saying these is crib TVs, these are actually TVs that's placed in there by the administration that we just choose to govern and draw lines on. But you to get on here trying to make it seem like I got on somebody smaller than me, you're lying, bro. And you wasn't there, you don't know of the situation. And if you know, and if you talk to anybody that know of the situation, please bring them up here, because wasn't nobody in that unit that know what happened from East Coast but T-Bone from 5'9". And if T-Bone from 5'9" heard the story
It's crazy. Ant's voice is still messed up from the Crawford fight.
in an account that I gave,
Oh, this
he would
is
say
6
without
days
a
ago.
doubt, and Jefe kept it gangster and kept it PG-13. He did downplay the homie. But we need to cut and kill these narratives and trying to come defend the homies on everything, bro. I don't beef for East Coast to be on me on here trying to down the East Coast or say, oh, I did this to an East Coast. And I don't understand why you coming on here with an East Coast t-shirt feeling the need that you got to defend Tiny Loft. Do you know Tiny Loft? Did you go to his funeral? Did you have his number in your phone? Was he dealing with you when he was getting all that money? Because I can speak about a lot of stuff, bro, that you don't even know about that was going on because you're not in the loop, bro. Because if you was in the loop, you wouldn't even came up here and defended Loft or even said anything, bro. I can speak about hood stuff, East Coast stuff he had going on in the 11/8s, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can speak about the stuff that was going on with him in the 60s, bro. You need to cut it out, bro. Like all that messy shit, Spider, I'm not with that, bro. Never been with that since you met me and known me, bro. I ain't did shit messy but kept it gangster. But stop playing, bro, because I be seeing you taking little shots and trying to be messy and throwing little darts.
Yeah, he was struggling from the Crawford fight. Yeah, man, Ant's getting all in the YouTube streets, though, bro. It was only a matter of time. You get more views, more problems, right?
And shit like that. Tiny Loft wasn't small. We was the same goddamn size and the same goddamn weight class. So please know what you talk about before you get on here trying to defend something. Because I'm not going to defend every A-tray and come behind every A-tray. I don't give a fuck who told you. That teaching, oh, defend your homie, right or wrong. That shit is bullshit.
I think Ant Munchie are friends outside of No Jumper. So, and that just... Munchie's podding, and that's just how Ant, like, responds, I think. Like, he ain't really tripping. It's just, when you're, like, on camera, and I can't speak for him, but, like, I know at the beginning, when you're on camera and you're debating, you know, your little fucking adrenaline goes up and palms start sweating. It's just, like, a different vibe than, like, bullshitting and disagreeing, like, without the lights on.
Shit, and that's why the game is fucked up right now, because niggas that know they homies foul and doing foul shit, and niggas are still ride with their homie. Oh, I'ma just DP my homie, I get on my homie how I feel they need to get on my homie. No, nigga, if a nigga homie poison, nigga, a nigga need to finito cut that poison, and that's just what it is, bruh. But you need to cut that out, bro. You too old.
If all the gangs finitoed the poison, there would probably be hardly any gang members left, bro. People don't join a gang because they got upstanding person and got a bunch of good morals. All right, so I guess Spider Locust.
Why y'all hear that? In front of them? He said he had dick in his phone, gang.
Oh, so he brings up this video.
I heard it. So we gotta talk about that. We're not surprised though. He got dick in his phone.
So Spider Loc responded last night.
In my life, nigga. I'm the dad. Like first and foremost, you talking crazy, cuz. You talking crazy. You talk about, nigga, I don't say.
Big shout out.
We not them kind of Crips. That's my little homie. Free the homie T-Box, ASAP. I don't know what's wrong with Aunt Jefe. He mad at the low, cuz I ain't did no nothing to him.
Knockings?
This must be something he done had in his heart just brewing. You digitalize? Because I ain't did nothing but be a good homie to Ant Cuz, invite him to my platform, virtually and in person. Always said...
Oh, wow. I didn't even really read the background. Fed quarters? Yeah. Spider, I think he just trying to figure out, you know, how you get views.
Positive things about him. I've never said anything negative about him. One time, long
yeah,
time
that background's
ago,
crazy.
I said, I don't know why he over there why the homie over there discussing that with Demon Time. Cuz text me and told me I could have texted him about it. That kind of like, that was weird, but I said, all right, for sure. After that, I seen him talking about my daughter picture and calling it weird that I used my daughter baby picture on the thumbnail. I ain't say nothing though. I just said, I guess that little agreement was off. I ain't gonna text no nigga about no, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping. I just been doing my thing, bro. But he seemed to be upset. He made a video. I ain't watched it on my mama. However, somebody did, and they sent me this. So, you know, this is what, let me see. I'm blind, I can't even see that shit. My glass is kind of foggy, so I'm gonna read it from right here. So this is what I was told. The ad said, talking about you weird, trying to spin
I was
the
just
narrative.
thinking that.
You know, narrative is one of them popular
You gotta
words now.
speed
like
all these
narcissist.
fools up, bro.
You feel me? You know, and be trying to like show he got a vocabulary. I have spent no narrative. There is no narrative. I have no idea what he's referring to as to a narrative. I only know facts. And then we have a very simple interaction. It's simple to document.
Are these guys really arguing over Jailhouse Squabble, Ant Caught?
We haven't had a lot of interaction.
And it's like, Spider-Loc wasn't there to witness the squabble.
You know what I'm saying? So then he said, speaking on the no-draw situation and the Reggie Rice situation, you asked him to stay out of, I don't know, what about, I asked him to stay out of, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but the no draws, yeah, that's something I share with the world, no shame. Yeah, one day I made a quick move. I had to do laundry, it was laundry day. I didn't have no draws on. All right, yeah, so what?
No, he was going commando.
And then he say, I asked him to stay out of something, and Lokes don't beg people to give them another chance. Oh yeah, I was on the phone. That's why I don't this internet at all no more, because I was part of like an internet gang click trolling, and then I had a conversation, I was recorded, being casual. I wasn't begging from a reality standpoint. I don't give a but I was having fun talking to some people I thought was my partners. I wouldn't give I don't beg for bro. But I see you bit on the internet. You was more, I should have known when you was chummy with 600 that this type of shit was coming. Get bit, Lokes don't beg people to give them another chance. Queerdo. And young homies and older homies.
Did he just use the word queerdo? I've never heard those two put together.
When you out on the net, man, you seen 3 people in the park, bro. Matter of fact, today is Sunday. I'm not, no, that ain't, you got me misunderstood. You thinking about Spider-Loc. I'm Baby Spider from 97th Street. DP. It's the same group of people that couldn't make up their mind to court me on, nigga. I don't know who you think you talking to or about. I'm not impressed with gangbanging. I don't give a fuck about gangbanging. I used to gangbang a long time ago.
And these two are like from completely different generations. I would assume Spider-Loc's at least 50. At least. And Ant, I think's like high 30s.
Go. That old nigga in the park you seen talking that wouldn't open his mouth because he ain't got no teeth, the smoker, he's throwing meetings, showing my picture to young niggas that ain't never met me, telling them I ain't no good. My best friend from about the 90s, ain't from the set, his name is Bullet. He got a brother named Tootie. He got a cousin named Fudgy.
Bro, all these dudes' mics are like ASMR. I mean, I guess I haven't really watched my shit back lately because it's just live, but I'm not really doing the editing. But bro, do you hear every like lip schmack and everything like that, or is these guys just like close to their mic? I got my shit on settings, so it shouldn't be catching like on my breasts and like all that shit.
Fudgy used to be, well, he little sleep. He used to be baby sleep. He I don't know now because he turned Lil Sleep because Lil Sleep had got the boot, ran off. But now I guess Lil Sleep back. So I don't know if it's 2 Lil Sleeps. But anyway, Fudgy is sleep. And then I ain't gonna
that
say
like makes me quiver,
name, but
bro. Hearing people's fucking, it's like chewing with your mouth open.
To go holler at Bullet to try to call me, bro. Gangbanging. That's your problem. You impressed with gangbanging. I don't give a fuck about no gangbanging. Older homies and young homies. Then that was Asmo. That's not my
Yeah,
homie.
a lot of these was
And
just
talking about
rocking out by
DPs,
themselves.
That's him and Nina Boy that get DPs. I ain't never been DP, nigga. Fuck you think this is? Matter of fact, today is Sunday. Asmo running from a DP today. And if he don't come get his DP today, he ain't from East Coast. Yeah, nigga, since you think you know so much about what's going on the coastline, and I bet you Nina Boy, you'll never see Nina Boy back around those East Coasters. Never. Niggas been talking about putting me. That song you heard in the intro is 20 years old. You know how long niggas been talking about DP and me? Imagine.
That's another thing. I don't know why all these, maybe they try to do it for copyright play or something, but man, or they should just do it for like the first minute so you can skip past it and get right to what you're trying to see instead of hearing their music promo. Or it's like put the music promo at the end or something. I don't know.
That.
It's like they're trying to force it on
nigga.
you.
He say, and older homies calling you out on the net. Yeah, on the net, nigga. My most recent appearance at a Crip Jackie, at a function was Crip Jackie funeral, cuz. All the people who feel however you say they felt like that then. Nigga, you see what happened, nigga? When a nigga say out his mouth don't move me, I guess that move you. On my mama. You can't go to the set.
Mama.
Got a DP over your head. Look, bro, I go where I want to go when I want to go. I don't hang out with men by choice. I stopped hanging out years ago. If you feel like you proud of yourself because you hang with men, that's cool. Have a ball. I've been stopped doing that. But just
Well, it doesn't really seem like Spider Loke's really going in. Seems like he just, I don't know, trying to like break shit down or something. But here, I guess Ant responded yesterday too.
People, man. It's your boy Young and Jefe. Don't care about nothing.
Not what the check say.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. It's don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell,
I'm gonna bring you mail. What's up with the good old people?
Big deal with the good old people. It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe. And the recipient of Hot Topics.
Man, that fan is crazy, bro. I'm surprised this shit still did 17K views with that. I mean, I guess they clicked on and then probably clicked off, but that fan is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, Ant should be getting it in, man. He should have somebody editing this shit, bro, because, yeah, I can't even do it. All right. Let's see. On Friday, because I guess Friday I left to go and did the music thing, but I guess, I don't know if people didn't show up for the news or what the case was, but we all just kind of bum rushed it. Well, I got there a little late, but we were talking about Munchie and Jay Leak's beef. And I knew Munchie was going to respond, so let's see what he got to say.
And I'm going to get to the two dudes from Inglewood family that's looking stupid too. But, all right. First up, Jaleese. All right, go ahead, run it.
Okay, the reason why Munchie B is catching a lot of strays is because he's been like throwing a lot of strays.
Oh, at you.
So this is the new sexual tension.
Don't say sexual tension.
Not all tension sexual.
Not everything is sexual. Excuse me. No, Munchie B keeps sneak dissing out, and why ain't nobody saying nothing when he be sneak dissing? Les, you be sitting right next to him when he right there where Stevie at when he be sneak dissing me. Then he said my name wrong purposely. Did you not catch that?
I did.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Jaleese has coned Stevie.
That's how he
Yeah,
flirts.
but
Hey, look, bro. I think Jaleese need to go holler at her mama, bro, or her father, whoever named her. Her name is spelled Jaleec. I'll call her Jaleek. If your mama don't know how to spell, bro, that ain't on me. You pronounce it how it's spelled. So your name is Jaleese, but it's spelled Jaleek. All right, I got it now. All right.
I guess technically should it have an E after the C to be Jaleese?
What?
how can? But he don't even know what I look like for real. So at the end of the day,
but that makes him, doesn't that kind of like make you respect it more? He's not being materialistic.
I like Munchie.
I think Munchie likes playing into the whole thing he can't see. I mean, I think maybe the bottom half, but Munchie can see. There's some way that he could see.
He feels
the aura. But what I'm saying is, why does he troll me every chance he gets? And then he went on his little, you know what I'm saying, on his platform And then he was like, oh, and Jaleese, I don't know what your gripe is. Like, it don't matter. This is Sacramento politics. I'm gonna need you to stay in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from Sacramento. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna need him to simmer down because he keeps sneak dissing on his couch, and I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying? Do my little one too. So I don't care.
Hey, Adam, Josh, hey man, put her on the schedule for next Tuesday, bro. I'm tired of this. Movie. Hey, Josh, Adam, Laura, put her on the schedule for next Tuesday, bro. All right, keep going.
There's a lot of Munchie B glazers in the chat.
I'm not sure.
I don't care. Go ahead and clip farm this on Reddit. Like I said,
I'm not sure if Adam's here this week.
Why would you call me Jaleese?
I don't know.
And you know my name is Jaleese.
Wait, but
you know what I'm saying?
But do you, Jaleese, do you feel like
you do kind of give Jaleek vibes.
Hey, let me ask you, do you feel like the fact that he was discussing Inglewood
Steven with his vape fingers, pass me that.
Mozzie coming to Inglewood.
I'm gonna stop it real quick to read a super chat from
and then
Not Guilty
that's
TV.
funny. And then a vape comes from the other side. Watch. He goes, Jaleese, hand me that. And then a vape pops out from the other side.
Because it was Mozzie coming to the fact that he was discussing Inglewood and Sacramento politics because it was Mozzie coming to Inglewood.
I'm gonna stop it real quick to read a super chat from Not Guilty TV. MB, we F with you. East side, lower bottoms. Keep pushing.
Bait team, shout out you,
that
bro.
pussy was in his...
Yeah.
Bonding to what you said?
It doesn't matter. He's chiming in because Mozzie tapped in. I wasn't even gonna say do name. Boop, you said it. So I'm just saying, Les. You know what I'm saying? So listen, at the end of the day, this is okay. If I'm covering a Sacramento artist and I'm from Sacramento and I've gained my notoriety predominantly from covering specific artists from up north, you know what I'm saying? If I
Pacific, like Mozzie and J-Bo,
bring up this artist that I've been covering and it intertwines with Inglewood, I'm not saying anything bad about Inglewood. This has nothing to do with Inglewood, but it's just because it was brought up in regards to Inglewood, but he wanted to sweep it under the rug. So Mozzie done reached out to do, so now do want to sweep it under the rug. That's like somebody telling.
All right, pause. So, hey, look.
I wonder if Munchie's going to respond to what I say to her.
Me and Mozzie, we've been following each other on Instagram for years. For years, bro. Okay, he didn't reach out based on no Jaleese. Jaleese, my bad. Jaleese. What, man, bro, change the spelling. Whatever, but not at all. Okay, and I don't need to stay in nothing, anything regarding.
I wonder if when your phone talks to you, if it says Jaleek or if it says Jaleese.
Inglewood, I'ma cover it. Period. That's my city. Period. Period, bro. You need to expand your Northern California journalist little thing, bro. You got what's our boy name from Garden Block, man? You got Sebo. You got brother Lynch. You got T Nutty. You got what's our boy that just got out of jail from all that years, bro? You got all these people, bro. Come on, bro. You ain't talking about Number Lavish D. Nothing in Sacramento, bro. Sally Root, bro. You got all these people you could talk about. Damn.
No, yeah, I said flirting, and then when it comes back, I told her, I'm like, you're bringing up shit that's already been out that's years old. Like, you're talking about it like it's new news, but this shit's already been out, and it's old.
So boy that did all these years, bro. He did that. Whatever, bro. Why is you so stuck on Mozzie and EBK? All right, keep going.
This dude told 10 years ago, and y'all been hiding the paperwork, and now the paperwork didn't surface, and then the dude that he told on comes forth, and now you're kind of like, you're throwing in a white flag. He gets on there and he thumbs it down on Tiny Munchie. If Tiny Munchie just got on here and said, dude got ran out of Inglewood, out of his mouth, and he's the one that ran him out of Inglewood, why is you as his big homie not, you know what I'm saying, like co-signing what he said? Like, it's like you trying to thumb it down because you still want that Mozzie feature, you want that Mozzie co-sign, you want that Mozzie recognition.
Yeah, it probably was not something that needed to get
Hey, bro, I don't even know. Mozzie co-sign. See, that's where you disrespecting people at. Why would I need a co-sign from Mozzie? Why? For what? What am I trying to do that Mozzie could help me with? I'm not a rapper. I do content creating. I don't. What are you talking about? I got songs on the intro. They be begging for me to put out that I ain't even arrested. Put it out. What are you talking about? You sound crazy. Why I'm a co-sign Tiny Munchie and I don't agree with what he's saying? Huh? Hello, girl.
I know. I was Munchie there that day too.
I'm gonna get back to that though. All right, keep going.
All right, hold on. Before we go, somebody said they didn't hear what you said in response to the East Side Lower Bottoms. Keep pushing.
Oh, no, yeah, I said shout out to the Low Bottoms. Period. Everything. Keyway and Damu down there. Yup, I mess with the Low Bottoms for sure.
Okay, and also shout out to Mr. LA. He shot in a donation.
Oh yeah, shout out Mr. LA for sure.
It doesn't matter.
He's good in Inglewood now, though, right?
He's good now.
Out for a long time.
But according to Tiny Munchie,
stuff again out of hatred for somebody else.
But according to Tiny Munchie, Tiny Munchie said he only got good in Inglewood because
see, that's
when everybody went to jail, he came back around with YG.
I guess he's just more
You know what I'm
responding
saying? So at
to
the end of the
Jalise.
day, that
All right, pause.
Mozzie still got run out of.
All right, and that's a correction, bro. Now, Tony Munchie, my love homie. Love him to death. But that's bullshit. Okay. The only thing Tony Munchie could speak on is whatever happened on Market Street and at that video shoot. Anything in between don't even matter. Tony Munchie wasn't there when Mozzie first landed in Inglewood and was hanging with the homies. He wasn't there that initial day or nothing. Okay. He wasn't there when quote unquote Mozzie came back. And Mozzie can't come back and be good at Inglewood because of YG. YG's not from Inglewood. He don't have that power. He can't have that power. Tony Munchie said out his mouth that YG's big bro. You know what I'm saying? And out of respect for big bro, that's okay. YG's not my big bro, bro. And if he's Tony Munchie big bro, that's good for him. And if Tony Munchie was in jail, Tony Munchie don't have no stake on who could come back around or nothing. It was old news and it was forgot about. And it's a great area with that ran out thing. And I will explain that a little later. What are you talking about? YG can't make nobody good in Inglewood. YG didn't even know this was a thing until Tony Munchie got on this dumbass live with this girl and that dude from Blackstone. And YG called in like, damn, when did this happen? And then the homie tapped Tony Munchie in on three-way and he got him up to speed. YG didn't even know this was a thing. So YG didn't make nobody.
Borrow, fucking Ant's fan speed is on high, that's for sure.
Good in Inglewood, that's a lot.
And it's like, bro, I got a fan blowing in here too, but since I got my settings set right, you can't even hear it.
All right. Didn't nobody liaison nobody back. Stop it, Jalik. All right, keep going.
We got another super chat from Lil Mexican. He said, we type it in the chat like munchies. Munchies. He spelled it with an S. Can read it.
Man, hey, bro, if I pull out my phone, I know everything. Lil Mexico, man, what part? I mess with the Mexicans. I ain't about to do no Hellcat jokes. I ain't doing that. But yeah, there's some more.
Nope, that's it.
All right, let's keep pushing.
The Inglewood. So why are you trying to sweep this under the rug? You just did a fake sneak diss response, and you said, "Oh, they talking about I got around to the Inglewood. Oh, now they playing now. Sometime, oh baby, fanned out. Well, if I'm fanned out, let's just put receipts out."
How does it feel to get now have two unreleased Mozzie disses about
It's
you?
okay. I got an EBK J-Bo diss too. This stutter girl diss. Just said it's regular.
Yo, if that drops, it'll up your stock so much.
It's regular.
There needs to be. They need to like collab.
I was gonna say they need to
Oh,
get paid.
yeah.
Hold Jalise this tape.
She
All in NorCal.
At least this it. Okay, go.
And Steven's like, give me my damn vape back, bro. I don't know why, like, Jalise, I don't know if she's trying to quit vaping or something, but, man, they play hot potato with these fucking vapes they got at the warehouse. Josh needs to get a sponsor, a vape sponsor for all these fucking dudes. A vape sponsor would actually, if they had, like, a certain vape or something, they'd actually get some play.
Bored.
Hey, Jalise, if you was really from NorCal, you'd remember all them Bay Area compilations, Bay Area players, all that back in the day. It would be every rapper. It should be like that, but all just dissing you.
But
Like
they
it's harder.
they
The whole
all
North.
already have dissed me. They just subliminally dissed, or they have unreleased disses.
All right, pause.
So
What's your favorite?
my favorite.
Hey, bro, see, you're not even that important for them to say your name in a diss. You got all these rappers dissing you, don't even want to say your name.
Nah, that's a little redundant. I found this one interesting, bro. Supposedly, California just banned all Glocks. Kinda crazy, right?
Finally done it. They found a way to make the most reliable, most popular handgun in the state, the Glock, illegal. And the excuse? Because criminals are breaking the law. Breaking the law? You can't make this shit up. Only in California could a government look at criminals converting guns illegally, then decide the solution is to punish the law-abiding people who aren't doing it.
Is this like a bill they're trying to pass, or did it pass?
Already has what they call a handgun safety roster. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a blacklist disguised as a whitelist. Gun companies have to jump through absurd, arbitrary hoops just to have their pistols sold in the state.
Yeah, the days of the little snub-nosed 38 are a thing of the past.
Most companies look at the cost of redesigning guns to fit California's fantasy standards and say,
Nope.
Yeah, no thank you. That's why the roster is
Damn.
pretty small. But one brand that survived all of this nonsense was Glock. For years, Californians who wanted a reliable
Is it
pistol
'cause they
for
don't
home
got a
defense,
safety?
concealed carry, or just exercising their damn rights, bought Glocks because that's what was left on the shelf. Well, not so much anymore, at least if Governor Newsom signs this bill. You see, according to the bill, which is now sitting on Governor Newsom's desk, handguns that can be readily converted to fire automatically by the installation of illegal machine gun conversion devices, sometimes referred to as Glock switches, are
Now I
deemed
get what you're
unsafe
saying.
handguns and shall not be added to the roster. Translation, they're banning Glocks without saying the word Glock. So let me get this straight. Because some kids on Instagram figured out how to illegally slap a switch on a Glock, California wants to ban Glock itself. That's like...
But I mean, any gun with a slide, you could probably modify, right? Glock's just got that little thing on the back, but I've seen people, like, you ever seen the little cheap-ass, like, little switches? It's just a little piece of metal that's flat, and you just stick it in there, and because all the switch does is it holds down that little button that doesn't let it go back and forth. So all you need is like a little tiny, like pretty much like a Slim Jim for a car, but like super tiny, and you can just go over that button, and that's what does it. So can't you make technically any, I mean, what do you call a gun that has a slide? Is there a technical name for it? But yeah, whatever. Anything with the slide, can't you probably make those automatic, or is it only the Glocks because they could take that little square piece off the back?
Banning Honda Civics because street racers figured out how to turbocharge them.
What do you mean?
Well, they did ban the new Dodge Durango.
Or banning iPhones because hackers jailbreak them. And here's the kicker. Those switches are already illegal under federal law. 10 years in prison, $250,000 fine, illegal. But you don't fix that problem by banning the gun. You fix the problem by enforcing the laws already on the books. But enforcing laws doesn't get you headlines. Banning the most popular handgun in America, though, now that gets you on CNN. Now, the experts out there are saying that even if Glock redesigned their pistols tomorrow, it would be nothing more than, quote, a temporary impediment. You know why? Because there's always another workaround. It's cat and mouse. Just like hacking a phone or tuning a car, criminals will keep...
Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, this is getting a little boring. Pretty much they're trying to ban them because you can modify them. But right here, they're trying
I'm
to...
just going to be honest with you, man.
The Durango Hellcat 392s are banned in 17 states already.
Things have gone from bad to worse for Dodge, man. So you know, like I know that the V8 Dodge Durango, the Hemi, is back, right, for 2026. Not only that, but they're adding the 392 Durango to the lineup as well. RT, right, which is the base model for all Durangos. All Durangos will have a 5.7 Hemi in it. 392 and then the Hellcat Durango. That all sounds good. But the problem is that 17 states in the United States of America are now following the California Air Resources Board's emissions regulation, otherwise known as CARB, which basically says that these cars are too inefficient, too gas thirsty to be sold in our state, which means 17 states in the United States of America will not be selling 392s or Hellcats, which means if Dodge was to bring back...
But I wonder, like, say if you buy it in a state that you can have it, can you drive it to the other state and drive it around? You just can't technically register it in that state?
Like a 392 Charger or Hellcat Charger today, or even next year, 17 states in America wouldn't even be able to sell them.
Yeah, I mean...
That's horrible.
I would watch it.
We got to talk about this. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360.
I actually want to go film a vlog with somebody going to the shooting range. I think it's hard to get monetized for gun stuff, but who I want to go to the shooting range with, I think it would be pretty interesting, and I think it would go up.
And so you can tell them in the house that makes us a house vlog. You know what's going down to come around. Let's get into it. I got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and police chases on this channel, man. So if you're into that, make sure that you're out. So let's just get into it, man. I mean, right off the top, just bad news. Bad news already. And I'm just gonna, you know, let's just won't be sold in 17 states. You heard that right. The Dodge Durango Hellcat and 392 won't be sold in 17 states. The return of the Hemi V8 Dodge Durango will carry an asterisk in states that adhere to stricter emission laws. So the V8 Dodge Durango is back, which is replacing the standard V6, because you know, like I know, all Durangos will be starting with that 5.7. So it's 5.7 for the GTs, 5.7 at the bottom, all the way up to the 392.
No, I've been watching a lot of the gun tubers.
But its return will look different depending on where you reside. Every 2026 Durango will start with the 5.7 liter Hemi, making 360 of them things. Stellantis, how?
Oh, I thought they're only making 360 of them. 360. So it's 360 horsepower, and because the catalytic converter is follow California Air Resources Board car emissions. So it's not because it's too fast. It's because it puts off too much emissions.
however, confirmed that the SUVs incorporating the more powerful 392 and Hellcat engines will only be sold in states that don't follow the California Air Resources Board emissions regulation, otherwise known as CARB. So if you want a 392 or a Hellcat and you happen to live in one of these states, you're gonna have to do some traveling because they can't bring it to you. You can't just go to your local Dodge dealership and pick up a 392 or a Hellcat and call it a day. You're gonna have to do some traveling. We'll talk about that later. The Dodge Durango GT with the 5.7 liter Hemi will be available in all states. So the 5.7 Hemi will be available everywhere, according to Stellantis. The Dodge Durango RT392, however, and the SRT Hellcat are only available in non-CARB states. As we prepare to begin production of the SRT Hellcat jailbreak in Q4, the open orders, they're already open if I'm not mistaken. They're going to be able to sell those powertrains along with the 5.7. Blah, 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 blah. The news began making rounds on Thursday when Mopar insiders, once again, first on the scene, reported guidelines issued to dealers about the 392 and Hellcat availability.
All right, so pretty much it's the emissions. I wonder, because the RT392, then what's like the Hellcat or the jailbreak? Like, how powerful is that one? Damn, those shits are dope, though. Like, I like the Trackhawks or the Durangos. The cars are cool. They're little, I like a 4-door car just for cruising. It's just easier to, like, move around and do shit. But if I was rich, I'd definitely get one of these gas hog big trucks. Man, I just wanted to trip on this for a second. Shyla Sanders, last year they played for Buffalo. His brother Shador, his dad's Dion. Well, Shiloh didn't make it in the NFL this year. He tried out, didn't make it in the draft. He did some summer camps, and he didn't really make it. So now he's becoming a YouTuber, which, I mean, he got motion. A lot of people know who he is, but just trip out on it, bro. I went to the most dangerous city in Tampa. Bad news. I went to I don't really want to say that. Waived by the Buccaneers. What now? Shiloh Sanders works at KFC for a day and gives away 250 meals. I mean, seems like he's doing pretty damn good numbers, but I wonder if he's done with football or if he's still training and next year he plans to try to get on a team, because it don't even seem like he made like the backup team, because they got like the football team that's on it, and then they got I think the training team. But even if you're on the training squad or the backups, whatever it is, I think you get $10K a week for the season. So I think the season's like 16 or 17 weeks, so you get like 170 grand just for being on the backup squad, like fourth, fifth string. I mean, bro, that's still a good ass paycheck.
I think our best is going to be our Super Toros here.
So he's like at a bakery. I mean, did you just clickbait us with saying you went to the worst place in Tampa?
That's an interview. Hey, but hey, nice meeting you, man. Hey.
What do you think about my cigar skills?
Yeah, I don't know what he meant by I went to the, you clickbaiting like you went to the hood.
What we finna do? What's
and
up?
then you go to a nice ass fucking tourist area. Like, bro, that you're gonna have to keep a little more real than that. Gonna have to keep it a little more real than that, Shiloh. All right, what else we got here? Bro, trip out on these guys. Because Greeks right there, and they're all in the Mediterranean. But I guess staggering moment, beachgoers push back migrant boat back off Greek tourist beach. Man, that's crazy though, huh? Like, these fools are just trying to look for a better place to live, and these Greeks are just like, nah. But it's like, bro, they're just gonna get off the boat and just, like, where are they headed, man? Like, that's where I guess it gets a little fucked up, because everybody wants better opportunity, but just like where are you headed? That's why I feel like the best way of immigration is get yourself a passport, travel there. You got like 6 months or 4 months or whatever it is, 120 days or something. Get your shit set up. And if you get set up by then just stay. Don't leave. Rather than, you know, this way, because unless y'all got somewhere to go and you got work lined up. And all these people are just sitting on the boat, probably like, damn. And then I guess if they turned up on them, then that would make them look like bad people, and they definitely probably wouldn't want them to stay. So they're probably just like, bro, please let us stay. And then they probably have no idea where they're going. They're probably just on the boat floating, like, wherever we can land, we're going to land. Yeah, jump, run, like, I mean, they're probably out of gas. Oh, it looks like it maybe be going. Man, just like a crazy ass visual though, right? Like, damn.
It's in West Hills.
All right, this one just caught my attention. I didn't even write it, but high-tech heist in West Hills. This is like right up the street by me.
Have gone high-tech to case their homes before breaking in. One resident has surveillance video that shows several people with flashlights on her property.
The video also shows a drone in the sky over her backyard. KTLA's Rick Chambers joins us live from West Hills with the story you'll see only on 5. Rick?
Yeah, sure. We all marvel at technology, but in this.
But in Puerto Rico, like, who's coming on the boat over there? Is it like, yeah, who's coming on the boat over there to you guys? Is it like other islands further south of you guys or something?
Particular case, it looks like it's being used against us. There's a local homeowner whose house has already been hit once by thieves and now possibly being surveilled for a second hit.
This surveillance footage of a drone over a West Hills backyard on Saturday has a homeowner beefing up security.
Not only is it scary, it's upsetting.
Upsetting because the same night, other cameras caught prowlers out by the pool.
It's beyond scary. It angers me, you know? You feel violated, especially when you see them walking in your yard.
They were coming up the hills with the flashlight.
Neighbor Kenny Broken actually saw the potential thieves from his property up above and alerted the woman down below.
It's agitating. It's very unsafe. You know, we have kids, we have, you know, family members that come here. They want to live safe, but I don't feel safe right now.
And for good reason. His neighbor's house was robbed last November. This footage shows the thieves.
Yeah, dude. Pretty much they're using drones. They ain't that high tech. I thought they were going to say using drones and Wi-Fi scramblers and all kinds of stuff. But over here, bro, on this side of the valley, dude, they be breaking into shit pretty much along Ventura, south of the boulevard, and then like over Woodland Hills, Calabasas, West Hills. They be, bro, every day it's like 2 or 3 break-ins. On the Citizen app, it's always saying something, man.
It's over with.
All right, so Sleep 6 from Rolling 40s gets sentenced after IG Live of home invasion and high speed with baby mama and kid. Oh, it's funny, bro. Whenever you see like the high-speed pursuits, because it'll pop up on the news, you see them, and then like a month or 2 later, the news will come out of like who it was. And I'm pretty sure I remember this one.
It's over with.
Call me, dad, homies come free us some. Baby in the car, they got guns pointed to the car, they about. Call me, dad, homies come free us some. So, we cannot get away. Bro, no, I'm not related when you got my baby in the car, they got guns pointed to the car, they about to in the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now.
Oh, this Sleeps. I remember when this shit was going viral.
You're gonna get our baby too, bro.
They gonna smoke me.
You already did it the first time, bro.
Well, look, I'm never gonna see y'all again.
I wonder what he got sentenced to. So, home invasion, yeah, bro. Home invasion, they ain't playing with home invasions, man. If someone's there, they ain't playing.
But you gotta pull over, bro. You have to, bro. Pull over with your hands in the air, Daniel.
Bro, it's over with.
In today's video, we're going to be speaking about Sleep 6 from the Rolling 40s. We're going to break down his court cases and more. Let's dive right into it. And to break down his name, Sleep number 6 means that he's the 6th generation of Sleep, with his father being Tiny Sleep, which would be the 4th generation. And Sleep number 6 would be in and out of juvenile halls his whole childhood. But we're going to start off with his first adult case. And he would first be arrested at the age of 19, and he would be arrested on June 16th of 2023. But as you can see, the filing date at the top would be July 12th of 2023, which would be a month later. And he would be arrested for possession of a firearm.
Damn, it's been 2 years since this happened already?
He would then bail out for $35,000 on July 12th of 2023, which would be the same exact day that the DA filed this case. But he wouldn't stay out of trouble for long, because just 2 months later, on September 15th of 2023, he would be arrested again. And he was arrested for 1 count of robbery in the first degree, 1 count of burglary, and 1 count of unlawful firearm activity. And if you look to the right, you can see the offense date would be September 15th of 2023, which would be the same exact day that they were arrested. In this situation right here would be the one where he went live on Instagram during the home invasion when the cops had them surrounded.
They need to send somebody. These guys are trying to get into this unit right now.
That's a 911 call from last September after police said 4 people broke into an apartment in South LA, tied someone up, placed a blanket over their head, and stole their keys. The burglary ended with 1 man jumping off a roof and 4 arrests. One was Defiant Henderson.
Yeah, I want to bang it out. It's over. This life, it's over.
But unfortunately for Sleep Number 6, that wouldn't be the only case he had to fight, because on September 19th of 2023, he was arrested on a separate case in unrelated charges. He was wanted from a case from August 3rd of 2023. And on this case, they would hit him with 2 counts of carjacking, 2 counts of assaulting a person with a semi-automatic firearm, and 1 count of burglary. And like we said,
assaulting person with a semi-automatic firearm. I wonder how much time this fool got broke off
the
with.
offense date to the right would say August 3rd of 2023. But it didn't stop there for Sleep Number.
Nah, he bailed out. But here, let me pull it up and see actually when he got
6,
out.
Because the DA would refile his very first case that he was out on $35,000 bail for. And at first, it started off as count 1. But as you can see, they would add 3 more counts. 1 more count of felon in possession of a firearm, 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon that's not a firearm, and 1 count of threatened to commit a crime. And as you can see to the right, the offense date on each crime would be different. So now at this point, he would be fighting 3 major cases, all while having his $35,000 bail revoked from his very first case. And don't forget that he was only out for 2 months. He bailed out in July and got arrested again in September.
Time of his arrest, Defiant Henderson had 7 felonies.
So right here, Raha Jackson, just real quick. Oh, wow, it said he bailed out, bro, but it's not showing he bailed out on here. Damn. Total bail amount, 50 grand. Total bail hold, grand total, 50. Right here, it should say release. It should say. So, damn, bro. Raha still ain't made bail, man. Rampage ain't fucking with him, I guess, right?
Warrants. And even though Sleep had 3 major cases pending, after bailing out for $35,000, they would give him bail again 9 months later. But this time, he would post a $275,000 bail for the first case. And as you can see to the right, it would be on May 9th of 2024. And on the same day of May 9th of 2024, they would allow him to post another $35,000 bail for the very first case, even though they added more counts. And for the last case that he was fighting, he would...
And I wonder, this dude put this sound behind it so he could copyright it?
Post a $170,000 bail for that.
I'll find out afterwards.
On that day of May 9th of 2024, he would post a total of $480,000 in bail.
It ain't looking like Raha got any bread, man. If not, he would have been able to came up with that 5K. And it's like, bro, I'm surprised there ain't like a bail bondsman. I mean, I guess if you're a little off your rocker, it ain't smart for him. But if a bail bondsman bailed out a high-profile guy and used it as promo and was like, all right, just say I'm the one that bailed you out. That's like good promo for the bail bonds company. I mean, and I'm sure like, because how they work, I think, I'm not sure how much they really got to pay, or they just put up their insurance. I think they pay a high premium for like bail insurance or whatever it's called. And then they use that to bail people out. I don't think they actually really put up money. I think if they take off, then they got to pay. But yeah, I mean, a bail bondsman should just do like a collab post with them. If you got a following. I mean, tell him, bro, I want this shit on your kick stream for a month at the bottom.
The $35,000, technically it would be $515,000 worth of bail that he posted. But don't forget that it's only 10%. And even though he was out on a $480,000 bail at that time, and he had 3 major cases pending, you would think that he would learn child and 1 count of evading police. He would then have his $480,000 bail revoked, and he would have to sit in the county jail and wait for trial. The case that he would take a plea deal on would be the 2 counts of assaulting a person with a semi-automatic firearm, the burglary, and the 2 counts of carjacking. And on this case, he would have every count. Either way, they would allow him to run this concurrent with the other.
All right, so let's find out how much this time this will get.
And they would dismiss every count of that except for felon in possession of a firearm. And on that count, he would also plead no contest. And on June 27th of 2025.
Wow, 16 months? Is that all this fool got? And he got 308 days credit, so he got a total of 616 days. So this fool pretty much going to hit reception and then just get out. Or I don't even know if they still send your ass to reception. Maybe we'll get out from the county and have to go report.
They would sentence him to 16 months in state prison. But as you can see at the bottom, he would have 616 days of total credit. And either way, they would allow him to run this concurrent with the other cases. In the very last case that we're going to cover would be the one that he went on a high-speed chase with his girlfriend and 2-month-old kid. And for that, he would be convicted by a jury and found guilty on all counts. And on June 27th of 2025, on count 1, they would give him 364 days in the county jail. Count 2, they would give him 4 years in state prison.
Okay,
and count 3, they would give him 2 years in state prison.
And they're all running concurrent.
They would give him 4
So pretty
years
much
in state prison.
4 years is
And
what he
count
got.
3, they would give him 2 years in state prison. But luckily for sleep number 6, this case, he would be able to run concurrent with the other cases also. So he would pretty much get 17 years in total and have a little over 2 years in good time.
Oh, did I miss one?
And he would be eligible for parole in June of 2035.
Oh, I must have
But that
missed
right
the
there is gonna
first
wrap it up.
one. Let me see where the first one was in.
And they would give him, in this case right here, would be the one that he did the home invasion on Instagram Live. And they would give him 2 years in state prison for this case to run consecutive with the other cases. In the next case that he would take a plea deal on would be the 2 counts of assaulting a person with a semi-automatic firearm, the burglary, and the 2 counts of carjacking. And on this case, he would have every count except for 1 count of carjacking dismissed. But they would also add gun enhancements to count 1. They would give him 10 years. In the next case would...
All right, so this one got 17 years for his little fucking run of craziness. All right. Let's get next let's get on this ghost.
DJ Ghost gets pressed at an airport.
Let me see if I could find any more else.
By a Hoover member. Watch until the end to see what happens.
I'm getting out my car. This nigga walk past me like, what's up, cuz? I tell niggas all the time, you don't know where I'm from. If I don't bang at all, if I bang or not, don't cuz or blood me, bro. Then he might do that at the airport while I'm talking.
I know. What is the story with this DJ Ghost guy? Because he seemed kind of like you're kind of hood, but then I'm just not really sure.
To the Uber, I can't let this get past me. I can't. So yeah, she about to have an issue. See, everything. My girl was thick right there. But yeah, he thought he was pressing. I'm about to damn, I'll leave my bag and shit right here. No, I ain't gonna call to see me in the airport, so I'm not. But nigga.
And it's like a red flag. You just get up and walk away and leave a bag unattended. A lot of people are going to be like, bro, what's dude doing?
They finna bang on me at no airport.
Watch as he confronts him.
Watch as he confronts him.
Hey, what's up, bro? How about you? You cussed me when I was getting up the car, bro. Where you from? I'm from over. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. It's just that I was right there at the I'm like, I know this nigga didn't cuss me while I'm hopping out at the I'm betting on everything. Anywhere we at, bro, I'm on that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never been one of them type of niggas, bro. I don't know if you know me, but
That's the end of this video. Comment down below your thoughts.
Yeah, is there any videos of the fight, or are they just saying that shit? So let's bet DJ Ghost won't post a full interaction in the next 24 hours. YouTube ass dudes. Yeah, bro. I wonder what happened. Is it all just a bunch of the same shit over and over? Shorty be always fucking going for it though, huh? Remember when you kicked that dude in the head on stage, right? Oh, is this a different?
y'all to hear a nigga right there where I remember you, I get the what's up, cuz.
Y'all didn't hear that nigga right there where I remember you, I get the what's up, cuz. Nigga. That shit blew the fuck out of. Can't crip harder than go. Not like, man, look. While I'm talking to the valet, hit me with the what's up, cuz, and kept. I'm like, all three of y'all niggas some hoes, squad. But guess what? Oh, my mama, listen to me.
I mean, unless they got like beef or something, like by someone just saying, hey, what up, cuz? Like, bro, that's just how they talk. To me, it sounds like he's saying, what's up, how you doing? I don't take that as impressing you unless you guys already have like a little dispute and he knows you don't get down with that. Like, I could see Munchie maybe saying something, but if he just seen like someone at the airport, like, I don't know if Munchie would fully press it like he did on that one podcast, or, you know, but Munchie's known, so maybe he has a little more right to feel in some type of way. Like, I've never known DJ Ghost to be like a gang member or pushing some kind of line. Like, if some guy came up to me like, hey, what's up, guy? Like, I feel like it's just words of endearment. I don't know. Fuck, why'd I keep eating spacebar?
My mama, listen to me. I was gonna beat all three of them niggas up by myself. Not all three of them to say nothing, only one of them, but nigga, y'all two with them.
Holla at you real quick.
Holla at you real quick.
You cussed me when I was getting out the car, bro. Where you from? I'm from over. You from over? Yeah.
I wonder why my camera went mute.
Yeah. I'm good.
Just
that
I was right there at the. I wonder why my camera went mute right there.
Yeah, why did it, bro? Why don't you tell us?
You from over? Yeah. Yeah. I'm good.
Just that I was right there.
I know this nigga didn't cuss me while I'm hopping out at the I'm betting on everything. Anywhere we have, bro, I'm on that. You know what I mean? I ain't never been one of them type of niggas, bro. I don't know if you know me, but...
Am I wrong for expecting niggas to be like me? I mean, to have the same morals as me? Meaning, as an active gangbanger, bro, if I see an op with his family, I ain't saying nothing to the nigga. I won't even bang on the nigga. I'll just let the nigga skate. Why you banging on niggas at the airport?
I know. Will Google tell me where
we
DJ
not in that
Ghost
city,
is from?
Squad. I could see if this was like some LA shit, you know what I'm saying? Why you think when I tried to let the shit go in the airport, I couldn't? Priority's a motherfucker, squad. And Demons was in my... I got my ticket. I sat down, start eating, start vlogging, talking to the camera, doing the mukbang, but that shit was just still in my... Like, priority's a motherfucker, squad. That would have fucked up my whole weekend if I didn't press, bro. If I didn't say nothing to that nigga, that would have fucked up my whole weekend. And I told y'all before, I'm not that nigga that, damn, I should have said something, fucking let it beat myself up. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not that type of nigga, bro. I can't do that to myself. That should have keep me up at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you should have said something to that nigga. Y'all didn't hear that nigga right there where I remember you, I get the what's up, cuz. Nigga. That shit blew the fuck out of. Can't crip harder than go. Not like, man, look. While I'm talking to the valet, hit me with the what's up, cuz, and kept. I'm like, all three of y'all niggas some hoes, squad. But guess what? Oh.
DJ Ghost is from LA? I never knew that. I'm like looking through the Reddit trying to find out. Some people are saying he's from rolling 60s or something. I don't know.
My mama, listen to me.
But it's like, bro, if you're mad at this dude for saying cuz, but we can't find out what gang you're from, I don't know. I find this all a little confusing.
My mama, listen to me. I was gonna beat all three of them niggas up by myself. Not all three of them to say nothing, only one of them, but nigga, y'all two with them.
Holla at you real quick.
Holla at you real quick.
You cussed me when I was getting out the car, bro. Where you from? I'm from over. You from over? Yeah.
I mean, so I bet you he kind of knew where Shorty was from before all this, because on the Reddit it's saying he's like a No Jumper affiliate or something. I mean, unless it's telling me someone different Ghost, but yeah, it's the same Ghost. I guess he grew up, it's saying in Dorsey Village. That's where he grew up. Yeah, it said he from 60s and for show bang. He literally posted a throwback picture all blued up, chucking neighborhood on IG, but deleted it. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess. But it's like, bro, if no one really knows you're from somewhere, like, shouldn't even be on that, bro. It's like you're either, like Wax said, either gang member or gang banging. And it sounded like Shorty Shorty was just trying to say what up, unless there's more to this story that nobody else knows.
I wonder why my camera went mute.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just that I was right there at the.
I
wonder why my camera went mute right there.
I'm from over. You from over? Yeah.
Oh, it's probably when he said where is he from, but he doesn't want everybody to know. But this was live, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. Just that I was right there. I'm like, I know this nigga didn't cuss me while I'm hopping out at the back. I'm betting on everything. Anywhere we have those guys, I'm on that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never been one of them type of niggas, bro. I don't know if you know me, but
Am I wrong for expecting niggas to be like me? I mean, to have the same morals as me? Meaning, as an active gangbanger, bro, if I see an op with his family, I ain't saying nothing to the nigga. I won't even bang on the nigga. I'll just let the nigga skate.
Oh, so he is calling him a op.
Why you banging on niggas at the airport? When we not in that city, squad, I could see if this was like some LA shit, you know what I'm saying? Why you think when I tried to let the shit go in the airport, I couldn't? Priority's a motherfucker, squad. And demons was in my... I got my ticket, I sat down, start eating, and start vlogging.
And if he's from LA, Shorty's from Baltimore. I feel like Ghost is trying to play into this, or there's just something we don't know. Because if you got out, just say, what up, cuh? Like, bro, technically you're a cuh too, right? If you're from the 60s. I don't know. Maybe there's more to the story that we don't know. Or these fools are just looking for some content. It's probably a play. See, I'm like thinking of all the other reasons. They're just like, bro, let's go viral. Well, try to go viral. I don't know how viral it went. Oh, I thought this one was pretty interesting. I don't know how Rich Trapper, former mod, said he got the message from Rich Trapper's grinder and got sent a picture and videos. Oh, so this was the mod. But I guess Mr. Viraway himself is beefing with Rich Trapper now too.
That he was talking to on Grinder, and the nigga from Grinder said, "Do you suck dick?" He said, "No, I eat it. I eat it." Fuck going on out here in these streets? No.
Listen. I gracefully bow out.
All right, yeah, don't beef with him.
I listen. I don't want no beef. We're not gonna do no back and forth.
Yeah.
I just had to come to the source.
Yeah, which is me.
Everybody's saying this is rumors. It's not true.
It's not rumors.
Listen.
And see, you know what it is? It's hate.
He went to back.
I came to the party with the facts. Niggas looked at it and they were disappointed and they started doing rhetoric. The only one that knows the truth is Poetic Flacco.
And this is why he hate Flacco.
I have pictures.
I'm going to have to ask Flacco next time I see him, like, what do you know? I'm sure Flacco's put it all out there, but what does he know?
I have a video that his people sent. I called him and I said, this is too much. I can't put this out here.
What?
I said, I can't put this out here.
Whoa, hold on. What?
No, what? I said, I can't do it.
Pictures and videos.
Bro, I said, I called him. I said, yo.
Leave me alone, bro. This is the last time I'm going to tell you, bro. I don't want no problems. Leave me the fuck alone.
And leave it, yeah.
Because pictures and videos will get dropped.
Dropped.
Go clout chase off something.
Nothing. You'll be destroyed.
I don't want to hear no more dope
Nothing.
Talk. We not meeting with no gloves or none of that. You got a whole list of niggas.
And then we got a whole gym at the in the hood. Cause like, what niggas want to do?
You got
what niggas want to do?
Sounds like they're like arguing, but I think they're agreeing, right? What do we got in the comments? Bro, any real dude could tell Rich Trapper foodie as hell just by the way he talk and gossip. This is not surprising. I mean, that's what I said a long time ago. I'm like, bro, he kind of sounds like, his voice sounds a little A little fruity, I ain't gonna lie. He's probably gonna hate me too. Probably won't even see this, but on God, Flacco been saying this for months. I thought he was trolling. Ain't no way. That's why he podding with Dijon. So release the shit. Dude in here holding tea like a hoe. I can't decide. Him and Rich Trapper seem... Man, what? How the fuck did Viral Way even start beefing with the dude? They just on live a couple weeks ago. Just a couple weeks ago. It was all good just a week ago. Yeah, who knows, man. Everyone just makes their rounds beefing with each other. It's like high school when everyone would date the same girl. Now they all just beef with the same dudes. Oh, this one's pretty crazy, bro.
I know where you at right now.
ATM Richie and Wack getting into it. ATM Richie said he's on the way to Wack's house right here. Which, I don't know if I fully believe it, but that's what he said.
Now, you want me to come right now?
Lie and say I DM'd you.
Exactly. Why would you lie and say my bitch DM'd you?
Why would you do
Weird
that?
ass
I was
nigga.
cool.
Nigga, you was not from... He finna make me diss and all that, blood. I'm about ready to... On Bloods, I'm about ready to do it up on Blood. Westside J.
Hold me back. Hold me back. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Hold me back.
He got me fucked up,
Why
nigga.
would he lie?
On my dead
Keep
homies,
hitting the
nigga.
damn
I don't
space
give a
bar,
fuck about
bro.
no power rule, nothing. BPSN, nigga. Nigga, you know my people. My people's is the power rules, nigga. Yeah, nigga, my people's is the power rules. I don't know what he talking about. Nigga, Westside Jungle.
No, we didn't.
So,
Hey, we in the mountains right now. We in the mountains.
So this is, he's telling him to come to No Jumper last week. This is 5 days old. I must have missed it, but here Wack, once again, is telling somebody to come up there.
Right now.
What about today?
We in the mountains right now.
What about today?
We around the corner anyway.
On Bloods, we around your corner, blood. What's happening? I know where you at, Wack. On BPSN. On my dead homies, I know where you at, Wack.
We close to Courts Hill.
We close to Courts Hill on the dead homies.
We close.
Okay, pull up.
On Bloods.
All you gotta do is pull up. I dare you to.
Exactly. Here you go. Exactly. Fuck as hell. Scare money up. Matter of fact, where you at? I know where you at right now. You want me to come up?
Yeah, these fools are crazy, bro, trying to bring heat to No Jumper. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? If I was Adam, that would be one thing that I would just, bro, draw the line, bro. Like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, tell him to come to your house. Tell him to go to your spot. Like, why are you saying here? Fuck, why'd I hit the goddamn spacebar again?
Right now?
Lie and say I DM'd you.
Exactly. Why would you lie and say my bitch DM'd you?
Why would you do
Weird
that?
ass
I was
nigga.
cool.
Nigga, you was not from... He finna make me diss and all that, blood.
Do we got any more responses? Why is Victorville under attack? I think ATM Richie lives up there by fucking... Well, I don't know if Wack lives up there like he's saying, but I think that's where Richie lives too. He said in the show last week that he stays in the Antelope Valley. This shit's probably old. All these fucking AI covers, bro. Like, AI covers ain't helping you get music streams. I'll tell you that, bro. Most people see an AI cover and they already scroll to the next shit. You're better off just putting like a regular picture, bro. Snap something up with the iPhone. What is going on here? Bunch of AI promo? Like, Jesus Christ. All right, well, pretty much they beefing. We'll see if Wack invites him up to No Jumper again. Oh, I found this shit interesting too.
I'm not that.
Because Brandon quit last week when we were on the show on Friday. Brandon messaged all of us and was like, I quit. And then, I mean, he's probably going to explain it right here. So let's just see what he got to say, and then we'll go from there.
So if you're not 1 week, they created the narrative of I got fired and I left the country to where No Jumper is, which is shit.
What is David?
20.
Yeah, you like 20.
He's 20.
We got. I want to look at that.
Yeah, because I think it was
15.
15. I think it was 18 to 13. 18 and she was 13.
Yeah, that just shows the sickness in this. You know, it's capable. Like, there is sick people who's 18 who think that it's okay because I'm a teen and you're a teen.
And she's 15, right?
No, I think it's a. it is important to know.
And how old is he right now?
12.
It is important to know. Although he's getting a lot of backlash from the music.
I mean, I would have had trouble in high school, bro, because I turned 18 the first week. I mean, I dropped out, so I fucking didn't make it to senior year. But if I did, I turned 18 the first week of my senior year in high school. So you're telling me my whole senior year I would have been, I mean, you know, I guess the same grade, a grade below, but say if you just got into 11th grade and you started late, you could be, well, I guess you should be 16 by 11th grade, right? And I mean, that's not too far if you're going to the same school and everything. But yeah, I would have turned 18 my first week of senior year if I stayed in school.
Music community, like for example, Caliucci taking her song down with him and things like that. So there has been a lot of ramifications. However, to Brandon's point, his tour is not canceled. You feel me? Like
they
effectively.
My point, guys. These are the people that are going to debate me. These are the people I'm running from. All this stuff. Let's be realistic. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. Did I quit No Jumper? The answer to that very simply is yes. I didn't quit because I was upset. I didn't quit because I was angry. But what I'm noticing is we get paid per episode at No Jumper. If I'm only going to No Jumper one time a week, going to No Jumper is not worth it for me. I need to be on No Jumper 2 to 3 times a week to make the kind of money that I feel is worth me going all the way out to where No Jumper is, which is an hour away from my.
But what that doesn't really make sense is 1 day a week for that, or you could travel up there 3 separate days a week for the same thing. It's not like, okay, if I hit 3 times, then I get double the pay or something. You're getting the same, I think, for all the 3 times you come. So I don't know what the difference is if you come 1 day or you come 3 days. You got to learn how to parlay this into something else. He just would rather come show up, sit on the couch and talk than probably run his own YouTube maybe. I mean, I fuck with Brandon, but some of this does financially don't make sense. But I think he's going to get into all the views here in a second, which I kind of do. So I could see how he could get to how he's feeling, but I mean, bro, you just gotta this is how the YouTube content shit works. You just gotta find a way to pivot it into your own benefit.
My house and sitting up in there arguing with these fools about nonsense while they try to get a viral moment, right? I used to be on No Jumper 2-3 days a week. Okay, you're not gonna be on Tuesday show, but we'll have you Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday, or we'll have you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, right? I was cool with that. I was getting my bread. Josh, he reduced me down to 1 day a week. Cool. Then, guess what? I start seeing people who basically I feel are less talented than me. They're getting 4 or 5 days a week. And I'm watching people fall asleep on the damn pod. I'm watching people be on the pod and not even say nothing. I see people high as a kite on the pod, not saying nothing. These people are getting paid. I'm getting shelved, reduced to 1 day a week, while other people are getting on the platform. And then this was the worst part. I go on 1 day a week. I went on vacation and No Jumper ate off of me for a whole 3 weeks while I was gone. I created that much of a buzz, right? Adam was like, I created the narrative of I got fired and I left the country and all that. I left them with 3 weeks of content to talk about that was going viral while I was in another country, right? I get back.
But that was a play. You didn't show up. I think you said you quit that time too. It's just like, bro, make it make sense.
We go viral again. Everyone's eating off of Brandon. I come 1 day a week. They eat for a whole week after that. Right?
Yeah. But the problem was,
it makes sense that I say, look, you either got to give me more days. If you're not going to give me more money, give me more days. If you're not going to give me more days, then you got to give me more money.
Yeah, that's what I always wonder is like, what is this definition of viral? Because right there, 49K, like, bro, just say if each person in that little thumbnail right there is getting $200, Adam just lost probably $600 that day. So, you know, like, bro, like, some of these people don't know how to add numbers.
Issue of me just being like, yo, I'm quitting No Jumper. It's not that. I'm not that type of person. But at the end of the day, you gotta give me what I'm worth. You gotta give me what I'm worth. You're not gonna tell me that a bunch of dudes not even saying anything are worth more and bringing more to the show.
No, for sure. When your parents hitting you up or somebody that's technically not part of that circle or that genre or culture, whatever, that's when you can say it's viral, for sure. I agree with you.
Because they not only get the money, the revenue off all those damn super chats that people put just to talk shit to me, they're paying to talk shit to me. So they're getting all that money in super chats, right? Boom. Then on top of that, No Jumper breaks this shit down into clips, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop the link so y'all can holler. No Jumper.
I mean, but just like how Shador Sanders went so late in the draft because he had all these different things in his contract he wanted, and pretty much he wanted to be paid from his likeness through the Browns, I think. And I think that's what the holdup was and why it went so far. Like, Shador only signed a $6 million a year contract for the rookie year, but he's already made like $15 million off his likeness. I feel like a lot of times now the podcast is becoming a normal business, and if someone's viral or someone brings like how all the people talk shit on the super chats, like, I'm sure the contracts for podcasting are going to get a lot more tricky.
They get money off the clips, right? But if you look at the clips, even me saying I'm quitting generated 15,000 views. Hold on. Let me go to the clips channel. Right? So even me saying,
and it's like, Brandon, you do YouTube, so you should know what it pays.
I'm quitting generated 15,000 views. If you just look at these videos, Brandon's quitting, 15,000. Jaleese talks about money.
Yeah, 15,000 made like $15 maybe.
She sneak dissing her. That didn't even get to 15,000. That was 13,000. Me said I'm gonna quit. Got 15,000
Now,
views.
you know, if you're hitting like 70, 80, 100K with your name in a clip, then I could see maybe a little more argument. But bro, if you ain't clearing 15, 20K, like, I don't know where you're adding this shit up. Like, he has a YouTube channel, so he should know what the hell it makes.
They talked about Celeste Rivas again. That only got 15,000 views.
No, right? Imagine he's in his own
story with David and Celeste.
He's trying to get recouped from sending his own super chats.
It was only able to match me in views. Just talking about me quitting a basic, what should have been a 1-line, 2-line situation. Then they talk about her, Jaleese, and Suspect. They got 22,000 views. That's good. They talk about the baby. 2,000 views, y'all. Cardi B disses B and JT. 4,000 views, y'all. Brandon gets exposed for being a cop. 30,000 views.
So that one made. So we're at $30.
Black people are responsible
so $45.
For black-owned business, whatever. 10,000 views.
45, 55.
Brandon has heated debate about singer David. 26,000 views.
55, 70.
40,000. 66,000. 76,000. That's 71,000.
Oh my
now, mind
God.
you, this one day a week. Not to mention the 56,000 that the stream, 56 or whatever thousand that the stream got. That's another 70,000 views that I contribute to that situation. And you're trying to give me one day a week? One day a week. And I'm not going to talk about, you know, exactly how much I get paid, but it's not no huge amount per episode. It's a couple $100. So think about this.
Now, if these, like, say the news you're on and the No Jumper show was clearing like 500, 600, 700K, then I believe all you guys would have some grounds to stand on. But, I mean, yeah, bro, YouTube get tricky.
You just got over 100,000 views from me being on your platform for 1 day. 1 day. 1 day. But you're gonna only give me 1 day.
Just because he doesn't get a lot of views, he thinks some of these views are a lot. Like, he kind of tripping.
And then give all these people 4 or 5 days. You gotta pay me, bro. That's it. You know, some people don't get 100,000 views in a month, and they're making $2,000 to $3,000 on YouTube.
No. Maybe if they're making some long ass content.
You gotta pay. The price has to go up, because if you look at the other clips, and
All he's really doing is just closing the door on himself.
Shaman, I'm bringing you in.
They're not gonna
If you look
entertain
at the
this.
other clips,
I don't think.
Let's go look at the other clips. Let's compare, right? Okay, all that crap at the top, other than the suspect Jaleese thing, it didn't even break 5,000 views. 2,000, 4,000. Let's go here. Candace Owens, 6,000 views. Tab Third talks about whack and YSL Woody. That did 10,000 views. Jefe overreacted to the Munchie Beat, and this guy talked about it. That did 21,000. That's okay, right? But mind you, these are all individual topics with different people commenting on the topics, right? My shit is just me as the topic. Boom, 26,000, 29,000.
Yeah, someone threw him a layup for that cop one. Like, he didn't see that coming. Someone threw him a layup. I mean, I get it. It's still some fan watching and saying shit and paying, but someone threw him a layup for that one for sure.
15,000. Another
you've already added that up, bro.
Like to generate every time. If that did 11.
Like how some people say they get too involved in the chat. Brandon gets too involved in the numbers.
11,000. Les says Brandon is disloyal. That did 25,000. I mean, and if you just go down the line, who's generating those views talking about themselves? If they do get a big,
and it's like what he wants. Like, say he comes in, say No Jumper gave him everything he wanted, turned him into the star of the show. Is that good for No Jumper? I think he should just push for his own show once a week, curated all around himself, and figured it out that way. I don't know why he wants to be part of everything else and like shape it around him.
Video, it's them talking about a celebrity. But you have a host who is able to generate views at the same rate of a celebrity. I mean, I'm being real. They talking about Young Thug. Young Thug explains his wild leak jail call. 23,000. That generates 23,000 views.
Let me find one.
Somebody taled about me.
This is getting a little redundant, bro. This was crazy. Like he's like crying poor me or something. Brandon. I thought this shit was pretty interesting.
New at 4, we start with a Channel 9 exclusive that is almost unbelievable. It happened at Disney Springs. Good afternoon, I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sagowski. Orange County deputies are looking for this man. They believe he swam up to a Disney Springs restaurant last night in a wetsuit and robbed it for thousands of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Pampatonis working this exclusive for us. He's live outside of Disney Springs. Nick.
This was lucky he didn't run into an alligator.
That suspect still on the run.
It's not clear where he got in and out of the water from. It could have been right here, frankly. That is the Paddlefish restaurant behind us, which was a crime scene at midnight. The Paddlefish restaurant prepared to open as normal Monday, hours after deputies say this man swam up to the replica steamboat, stripped off his wetsuit, and robbed the restaurant.
Yeah, Florida, bro.
Of at least $10,000 in cash. A heavily redacted report showing it happened.
Orange County, Florida. Isn't that like Orlando or some shit?
Just after midnight, after the restaurant closed and the manager was counting money to put into the safe. Investigators said after the man spray painted the security camera, he forced 2 employees to get into the corner of the room and close their eyes. The robbery taking about 2 minutes before the man left and the employees called 911. Investigators believe the man, who was described as wearing clothes and a beanie by the employees, put his scuba gear on, got back into the water, and swam off. But to where, they don't know. The investigation still active. Nobody was hurt in this robbery. Investigators are still working this. It's still
Disney
active,
Springs.
and both the owner of the restaurant and Disney spokespeople are referring all questions to them. Live in Lake Buena Vista, Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, homie's a gangster, right? He's like, I got a plan, bro. I'm going to put on my scuba suit. I'm going to swim up, stick up kid style, jump back in the water, and I'm gone. I wonder if he had an air tank on or if he just had like the little snorkel thing. But either way, homie definitely thought that one out. It would have been a little better if he got in there and there's nobody there and didn't really have to, you know, put the fear of God into anybody. But, you know, I guess he had to do what he had to do. But it would have been way better for him if there was nobody there. Oh, bro. This shit is crazy. So Trump ordered him to shoot a missile at a smuggling boat. So President Trump, say hello to my little friend. 47 blows up drug traffickers to smithereens. Which is kind of crazy, bro. Like, if there's dudes on the boat and you're just blowing them up, like, I think there's a lot easier, better ways to go about it. But I think they had him, like, under arrest. So maybe they seen him jump out. So on my orders, the Secretary of War ordered a lethal kinetic strike on a vessel affiliated with the designated terrorist organization conducting narco trafficking in the U.S. Southcom area of responsibility. Intelligence confirmed the vessel was trafficking illicit narcotics and was transisting along a known narco trafficking passage en route to poison Americans. The strike killed 3 male narco terrorists aboard the vessel, which was in international waters. No U.S. forces were harmed in this strike. Stop selling fentanyl, narcotics, and illegal drugs in America and committing violence and terrorism acts against Americans. Oh, so this bomb is debunked? I guess let's watch it. Let's see. It's crazy how the water you see going like this, and then out here, it just... Man. Is this like a scare tactic then? If it was debunked, are they doing this to like scare the people away and be like, bro, I ain't trying to end up like them. If they're blowing us out of the water, then like, I'm good. And all the bundles on the back. Is this the same? Is this a different video or the same video? Oh, so this is another angle? Because you see the dudes on there, bro. If he's just blowing them up, like, that's a little crazy, bro. That's a little crazy. It's like war crimes. Wow. By the way, Trump previously torpedoed drug traffickers from Venezuela, killing a grand total of 14 people on the vessel in 2 separate strikes. So then right here, CBS News posted, speedboat destroyed by U.S. Navy held 1,000 kilos of cocaine, DR says. So authorities in DR said Sunday they have confiscated some of the cocaine transported by a speedboat that was destroyed recently by the U.S. Navy in what the Caribbean nation called the first operation of its kind. The DR's National Directorate for Drug Control said it recovered 377 packages of cocaine from the boat, which was alleged carrying 1,000 kilograms or more than 2,200 pounds of the drug. The drugs were recovered after an aerial military strike by the United States against a speedboat of narco-terrorists. This is right here. I saw the bombs they used. Nothing would survive that blast. This is cap. Huh? So how can that be confirmed? Conveniently confirmed by some authorities with no name and probably backed by Western mass propaganda media. If true, we will never actually know since they blew up all the suspects, their boat, and the chain of custody. So we essentially committed a crime to stop the criminals. How very right American of us. Nah, I agree with that one. I had to say, I don't believe them. How much were they paid by Trump to claim this? If this boat was destroyed, how were all the drugs recovered? That's what I was thinking too, bro. There's a few variables about this that really don't make sense. And just simply fucking blowing human beings for transporting drugs. Like, that's crazy. So, I mean, yeah. Wait, did you see it was debunked somewhere? Did they post that anywhere? Yeah, that can't be right. All right, let's see what else we got here. So this is crazy. Charlie Kirk's wife is forgiving the killer. Oh man, I mean, I guess that's just her Christian ways. Charlie Kirk's widow says she forgives his alleged killer, Tyler Robinson. Erica Kirk choked back tears Sunday as she memorialized her late husband at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Yeah, before the Cardinals game, they had like a whole Charlie Kirk ceremony. And she was super emotional after she told the packed house, I forgive him. Yeah, I mean, that's fast, bro. How you forgiving this fucker for taking your husband away already? Like, good, bad, whatever the hell. However you're living, like, I wouldn't expect the most evilest person or the most, like, loving person to forgive somebody this fast. Like, crazy, man. Took the father of your kids away. Charlie Widow went on to explain, I forgive him because it is what Christ did. She added the answer to, I guess if they're super religious, they put all the reasoning into God. The crowd roared in applause and gave her a standing ovation. Erica also recalled going to Utah Hospital to see Charlie after the shooting, repeating what others have said at his memorial service. The doctor told him Charlie did not suffer. Yeah, I mean, bro, that shit was probably instant. As soon as he hit him, bro, that shit, the gut was gushing. See, yeah, look at this whole thing they made at the football stadium. Like, do they just roll it out, or does this thing just, like, hit a button and it folds up to a little box? While Erica says she forgives Charlie's alleged killer, he's facing murder charges in Utah, and state prosecutors say they are going to seek the death penalty. Oh, this is a video of the assassination. This might be a video
on
of
the
her.
cross. Our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do." That man.
It's hard for her to say this.
I forgive him.
It's crazy. She's doing this on the President of the United States podium. Like, was Trump here too? Because if Trump wasn't there, like, why the hell, how does she get a President of the United States seal on what she's, her podium?
I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do.
So this is why I have a little problem with all the the religious and all that stuff, man. This fool was twisted. And yeah, I mean, like, I guess maybe life's easier if you just say it's because what God wanted.
The answer to hate is not hate. God's love was revealed to me on the very day my husband was murdered. On the afternoon of September 10th, I arrived at a Utah hospital to do the unthinkable, to look directly at my husband's murdered body.
Man, I don't know if I could do that, bro. Is something happened to my wife like that? Like, fuck, man. Like, I don't want that last memory of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a rough one, bro.
I saw the wound that ended his life. I felt everything you would expect to feel. I felt shock. I felt horror. And a level of heartache that I didn't even know existed. But there was something else too. Even in death, I could see the man that I love. I also saw this. I also saw on his lips the faintest smile.
You think she wrote this herself, or you think she got a speechwriter? I don't know. If I mean, maybe since he was like always out there speaking, maybe she's a speaker too. I'm not really tied into the whole Kirk universe, so I mean, I would see him pop up on my feed, but I didn't know he's married. I didn't know they're religious. I didn't really know too much. Yeah. Still fucked up though, bro, for someone to die over their political opinion, because that just starts a slippery slope, because after that, somebody else might feel away and blame it on this or that, and then last thing we need is a bunch of people being killed for their opinions or whatever, because it goes all ways, you know? It doesn't just stop on one side or whatever the case may be. So the White House and Dana White put out their little render for the UFC fight that's going to be at the White House. Look at this shit, bro. I think Dana said, what did he say? Like only 5,000 people could be inside the White House, and I think they all got to be approved or something. But then a couple blocks away at the park right there by the White House, they're going to have it set up to where, like, I guess it can hold like 60 or 70,000 people. And they're going to set it up with big monitors and a bunch of shit. I don't know. But it's like the shit in the park should damn near be free. Like, you might a little bit for something, but like, whoever gets invited to the fucking, whatever this is, the front yard or the backyard, that's going to be a crazy fight. And I see they're already throwing around like who might fight. Conor was trying to come back. John Jones trying to come back. We'll see who else got you know, and Dana said he's going to base it off like, you know, he still ain't done. He still got to see the next move certain people are making. But it'll probably be like the whole thing will probably just from the prelims to the, I mean, even if they do early prelims, I don't know if they're going to do early prelims at this, but the prelims and the main fight, man, it's going to be stacked, I bet. Super stacked. Kind of crazy, Alex. Kind of crazy that they're like doing it at the White House, but I mean, fuck it, bro. I don't care. I'm not here to judge. I just want to watch a fight, and I feel like if Dana does the fight here, he's going to put on a gnarly card. It's going to kind of be like UFC 300 at the Sphere. This is kind of like the Sphere, you know, like on that level. Yeah, no, it's wild to me too, but I mean, fuck it, it's the road we live in, right? All right, let's see what else I got here. Wasn't too much stuff that happened this weekend. And well, I got like 30 minutes left, 45 minutes.
sign that.
All right, we just got this one left over from last week, so let me just trip on this one. All right, I think I got stamps from the Wax Show on my phone too. So Zone 6 asked AOF Nino about the situation that happened with him and Real Watts Baby and the No Jumper Ho challenge. I think AFO Nino's like out on bail right now. 600 said he's out on bail for murder. I think it's some car accident shit or something. But 600 said he's out on bail for murder, which is kind of a crazy statement.
My house.
Yeah, all right. So did that have to do with anything? Why? Because look, my first time being up here was like my first time meeting Adam was one day on Melrose and shit. But like my first time being up here was the hosting event, right? And I'm in the back chilling. I'm getting smoked. I'm smoking with some niggas and shit.
That show was you.
That was me when I came in on
Yo, bro,
Boy.
mind you, look, I'm hip. I'm hip to your music, like I told you. You feel what I'm saying? So like.
Right.
I see you walking. You tweaking, bro. You on one. You feel me?
Sure. Hey, look.
I don't even know what's going on.
I'm glad you brought. I'm gonna let you
feel
finish.
me?
Go ahead.
I don't know what's going on per se, but I'm looking, and as a nigga from the East Coast, you feel me? Like, you feel? I've been out in LA for like now 2 years. You feel me? So when I see this type of shit, I'm like, oh, niggas is on one. It's about to, you know what I mean? Like when it, you know what I mean? Like I think it's about to go up. Then I see security come grab you and like, all right. So nigga, I was wondering, like, yo, was you really there for the motherfucking host and shit? Nigga, or was you there on some bullshit?
I'm gonna come clear it up. I'm gonna come because everybody had they like, you know, mixed things like, oh, they set it up, whatever. No, I came because I fuck with Steven. That's my friend. You feel what I'm saying? Steven, Jaleese, and all them my people. So like I could just come right here and go on the news. I don't gotta go and try out to be a host. Like, you feel I want to rap. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be a podcaster. I can come do it here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a rapper at the end of the day, so I came up here just to chill with him. You feel what I'm saying? And as I'm pulling up, I was already late. I'm pulling up, and Steven comes outside. He's like, bro, like, it's Oppie in there. I'm like, what you mean? Bro, I'm
like a weather report.
I just came into Topanga Mall. I'm like, I'm getting dressed in the car on the way back. I'm like, what you mean it's Oppie in there? Like, I'm like, who in there? He's like,
That's
bro,
crazy. I
like,
think
you feel me? He like
Watts
real
Baby
Watts
had his
Baby
Billy
in
Western
there.
on him too, I think.
I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I'm in there. This the dude. He said he just chased me. Adam just posted this thing 3 days ago. So I'm like, bro, I'm in there. Like, bro, he like, you feel me? He like, nah, bro. I'm like, all right, out of respect, like, you feel me? It's good. So as I'm pulling off, I see my boy Playerways. Feel me? Okay. So Playerways is like, bro, like, I'm finna go in there. I'm like, oh, you coming in here too? He like, yeah.
He was in the video with you.
Yeah. He like, you coming in here too? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, like, come in here with me. I'm like, bro, he just, Steve and them just told me not to go in there, like, Real Watts Baby in there. I'm like, bro, but I really want to go in there, though. He like, man, fuck it, come on. So I'm like, I go in there.
Trying to turn that shit into the octagon,
I see him, and he act like he didn't see me. He said he didn't see me. He said that I did all that, like, I was mumbling, like, I didn't get his attention. He didn't see me, but I know for a fact he see me, and I feel me, but we not here for that, though.
You definitely weren't mumbling, but I thought he was. He was in the middle of doing his like thing where he was talking to Adam,
interview type of shit.
He was standing right in the midst of the crowd. There was hella people in here when I came in here. But my eyes locked right on to him. I ain't gonna lie. And when I seen him, he like went and sat by Ralphie, and he like turned like the whole other way, and I'm screaming at him like, bro, like, check it out, come outside. And he's just like. And he just gets up and walk off. I'm like, all right. That's when security grabbed me. I'm like, wow. Like, you feel me?
I was just asking because, like I said, I'm looking at.
But like I said, I respect Adam building though. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not. I can't. I'm not. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna do Adam like that because if he was to fall and bump his head, he's gonna try to sue Adam.
Respectfully.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like I fuck with him. I fuck with Adam.
Good looking out on
they don't
that.
have to have me on their platform. You feel what I'm saying? So. At the end of the day, respect do go a long way, and I see you all. We could see each other when
somewhere else.
Me? Yeah,
I respect it.
So
nah, that's real. I think you handled yourself.
I just wanted my point to be proven.
Nah,
like,
I ain't gonna say the nigga
stop trying to say. Stop trying to say.
He started tweaking,
bro. Like I'm like.
No, because I was by him type shit, and he was like locked in, like he wasn't turning up on anybody else type shit.
I wonder like that Real Watts Baby like hung out for a long time, even after he lost, and like Adam had to telling the security guard like, hey, if people lose, like clear them out. And that fool was hanging around for a while that day. All right, that's where we're back to the Adam and Wax show that they put out yesterday. And then by that, I should be done.
I did for you.
So yeah, trip out. This is Wax Pops right here. Kind of resembles him, right? Especially the side view.
That's crazy.
So next week you go. We going out there with Alshon? He been calling me too. We got the little Samoan dudes out there.
Bro.
Wax's dad was super religious, bro. You guys, any of y'all catch that? He kept turning everything into like a religious lesson.
Rapping.
He booked me a flight that leaves tomorrow and comes back in a month and a half.
A month
in October, so we gotta figure that out.
Oh, he just put the wrong date?
Yeah.
Well, just have him change it before you leave.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now, I guess.
Yeah, don't get on that plane till he change it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm saying, I'm like, oh,
he can change.
We're gonna get stuck there.
It ain't nothing but a bed.
He sent us, instead of sending us the flight reservation, the hotel, he just sent us a website to the hotel.
No, that shit, $200 flight change. He got it. That's all it's gonna take.
You know the nigga? All right, sure.
That's all it's gonna take. I'm a manager, nigga. I didn't.
It's right there. Remo thought Wax said he knew him, and Remo's like, oh, all right, cool. You know him? Cool. Wax like, I don't know that fool. I'm just telling you what a manager should be doing if he's a manager.
Remo don't know that we're going to Hawaii to hang out with Alshon Martin from Hoover.
He got a bunch of little Samoan
brawler.
Some
And
Samoan
it's
little
funny.
blood.
And he ran into Jay Diggs out there. I can't wait to see the Jay Diggs footage, and then that'll give Wax something to talk about.
Out there, he be calling me with him.
He's a gigantic human
I
being.
keep you following him, so I'm like, whack.
No, I know Alshon. I know his daddy. His daddy won all four fathers.
Oh, we should get his dad on here too.
He rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I'm sorry.
Evil Al from Devil Lane, like a real.
How often, like, now, how soon y'all want to bring Woody in? Like,
No matter.
instantly or?
Whenever, yeah.
No matter, he can crash whenever he want to crash. Little ball head motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
That's funny. I thought
Adam and Wack,
they were
and
going
we
to
in
cut out
here
the beginning. I didn't know they were gonna leave that
today,
whole
and it
thing
turns
in.
out that if my dad comes on the podcast, somebody, a little bit of a copycat, he's like, oh, I'm going to have my dad come.
I don't know. Might have been the members version.
One too.
Well, we already had the understanding. When I asked you, did they both come? You said, man, that'll be like 150 years between both of them. Well, 75 and 73. His pop's 75.
Let me tell you why this is crazy to me. Because in my mind, you are so old.
Hell no.
It's crazy that there's a dude who could have like been involved with giving birth to
I'm the
you.
baby, fool.
I'm just saying, you're like my oldest friend.
I got 2 older brothers and 1 older sister.
That's crazy too.
My oldest brother is 55.
God damn.
I didn't know
better. If I
This
get my
dude
life
Woody's
together,
hilarious, though.
I would have gave you a shake.
Woody's hilarious.
I didn't mean to do this in front of you, Pops, but me and your son got unfinished
Hey,
business.
you remember when we were seeing that accident and I was talking about it? He said the bike hit him because I was like, bro, that shit on his head, that shit ain't from pavement. Like, he got hit by the bike.
Hey, why you holding
right here? And you notice he got a T-rail arm. His left arm, he was like, should have had it in a sling or something.
Oh, he
old enough to take care of his business.
He ain't. He know better.
I'ma
Sit
be
on
like
down.
you.
I thought you left.
I'm gonna be like you.
I did. I hid in the
Come on,
bathroom.
Gliss.
I
I'm
heard Wet was
gonna
on
be
the
like
way.
you in case we gotta fight. I see your hand, you know.
Nah, I'm a son of God now. I can't.
Nigga, you faking. You got another case somewhere, nigga. You faking.
I ain't got no cases.
You got a T-rail arm?
I got who?
You got a T-rail arm?
Yep. Who are that?
Who that? Guy we know has got a fucked up arm.
Hey, so Pinky, how's it feel?
Pinky?
Pinky.
Yeah, nigga, your pink, your whole face pink.
Man, look, man. My
that's the
face for
inside.
the women, man. Don't worry
How's
about
it
my
feel,
face.
though?
It feel alive.
Nigga out there doing donuts on the dirt bike.
No, I hid in the bathroom. They were out bullshitting for like a while.
Lie.
But this is good. I think if it would have just been Adam, Wack, and Woody, maybe one other, I don't know. But if it would have just been these three bullshitting, I think that would have went up. Wack's dad is cool, but it kind of like threw it off a little bit and didn't let these three really get into depth of shit talking.
And the truth ain't in them.
What you was on, a four-wheeler?
I was on a dirt bike, and somebody ran into me.
Was you supposed to be was you riding a dirt bike in the dirt? You always trying to justify your wrong.
I was, but
you
not
got away with that
I
stuff.
was riding a dirt bike in the dirt, but not at that moment.
What's up, Woody?
What's up?
Good to see you, man.
God is good.
You're one piece. How'd it turn out for your daughter?
She ain't cry.
She didn't cry. Thank God for Thug.
So obviously, right now, if you wanted to victimize Wack, that would be no big deal to you. You've done it before. It would be no problem.
Victimizing.
What made you decide to show him mercy?
Look, Woody, little bitty dude.
You think so?
Yeah, you're a little bitty dude.
The last nigga thought that too.
Little cricket.
No, man, it's
me and Woody, we talk. We troll, we talk shit to each other on IG FaceTime.
No, he called me and talked shit to me.
That's cap. That's cap.
I mean, you guys have threatened each other's lives before, right?
Nah, I don't know the nigga. I don't know. This is my first time ever seeing it. Listen, I can't be that man at a man at a man I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not these other people. I be tripping on the energy. But there's no way I can ever hate or be mad. I may disagree with something. I may have my opinion. Right? But man, I don't know. I can't be that. It's too many people that I gotta really, if I wanted to do something to, put that energy to right here that I could apply that to. So this man, 2,300 miles away in his own world.
So you're saying he got a pass
Wack knows
today.
exactly how far it is from truck driving.
I never wanted to do nothing to Woody.
Hey man, listen.
We just talk a little shit. He gave me some followers and shit. I done gave him some, good content.
Oh, that's nice.
They wanted to give us 10 years in Angola.
No, hear me out. If you get caught for it, right? Is it snitching if you try to finesse your way out?
See, this is what I keep saying, and I was even talking to Wax Homie Third about this, is people just do it different in different states, bro. They try to finesse and spin the cops there rather than just not talking.
Look, let's just be honest.
And that's pretty much what they all have to figure out and agree on, I think.
Is it snitching if you try to finesse your way out, right?
What you mean for finesse your way out?
He's trying to get Pops to clear him.
No, go in.
No, you got nothing to do with me.
Pops been to the pen.
Right.
He don't play that shit. They could have gave him, he was looking at 10.
Woody is finding that out right now.
Go ahead.
Looking at 10 years in Angola.
Go ahead.
And I had my cousin. You know what I did?
What happened?
Let me tell you what I did.
Angola is New Orleans, right?
I went in the court.
Angola, there's like movies made after that
told
place.
them.
You told them what?
I told them whatever is in that van, I'm responsible for the van. So whatever y'all dealing with that van is me. This person, which was my cousin,
Boo Jenkins.
I just picked him up from Alabama, and he's just riding with me. I'm trying to get him home. Oh, wait.
Because he snitched.
Who?
That's a snitch hand.
Ain't no nigga
like
walking
that.
earth will ever do what I did.
You ain't contaminate.
He can say whatever he want. Ain't no nigga ever walk earth.
What did you do? I ain't figured out what you do.
You gave a statement against anybody?
I walked away from a light.
And they never really ever got to the answer of that. He never really explained it to Wax Dad on it.
Sentence. And I also brought some more people away from a life sentence. What you talking about, man?
Who got the life sentence?
Nobody.
They just fought him for 2-3 years.
Everybody.
Yo,
sometimes you gotta go.
This shit up.
Sometimes you gotta go to jail.
This is why I fuck with you. The nigga off this.
Hey, what you mean?
Oh,
you gotta go to jail, my
probably,
nigga.
He's over there from New Orleans.
You gotta go to jail for a short period of time.
Was some folks that was out of jail and ended up going to jail?
Yeah, nigga started from the street.
Hell, Rico.
So funny how people talk and they just understand how others say shit different than what they
every
meant.
now and then they go pick up somebody due to your program.
Nah.
That's a fact.
Wait.
No, they would.
I don't know. I just
due to your program, every day go pick up another nigga.
Listen, nigga. No, don't even lie like that. Don't even play like that, Wet.
How they pick Thug up?
Huh?
How they pick Thug up?
Because he was being stupid.
But you gave him something.
Take accountability, my nigga.
You didn't give him nothing?
Bro, what? My interrogation from 2015. Why would they go get him in 2022? If I gave him
they did a 10-year investigation.
They can build a case for a long
time. If me and you
time.
together every day and no telling on you, they ain't got to wait years to come and get you.
And I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not sure how it is in Georgia or how it is everywhere, but I'm pretty sure, like, statute of limitations is there, but if you're under investigation, statute of limitations is on hold. So say they're investigating you for 10 years, like, statute of limitations doesn't run out while you're under investigation. At least that's what I've been told.
But they could though.
They can.
That's what they did.
Listen, if I was feeding them proper information and helping them out, right, they would have had a solid case.
Oh, well, let me ask you.
Without the way me.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
They just didn't have a solid case.
Hold on.
They never had a
His
solid
key
case.
word was if I was feeding them proper information. Now, here go the question. The information you gave them kept them interested, right?
No, I gave them. Listen, because you don't know the
Did
case.
He keep them asking you? Did he keep them
Wax
interested?
talked about
You
this
had to
case
give them
on
something.
Clubhouse
They
for
didn't
probably
give
like
it.
Okay.
Listen, my
100
Did you
hours.
go tell Thug 10 years ago you was giving him information, whatever it was?
He's all,
No.
Swear to God to you.
You told Thug.
Listen, my nigga.
So you told Thug.
That's just how they all do it over there, man. They just all think they finessing.
You was telling them people that information.
Listen, you got to understand what you don't know, bro. Every time they
I just
question me,
asked you a
listen,
question.
I'm telling you. Every time they question me, I told them a different story.
No, did you tell
Listen to
Thug you was talking to the police in any way?
What you mean? I wasn't talking to the police like that. When they was getting me, bro, let me tell you something. It's out there. Go look at the interrogation.
I'm asking, did you tell Thug, like if they picked you up in 2013, I'm just throwing out there, and you told them whatever, did you let Thug know that you?
No. Because it wasn't, listen, bro, listen. When it got to Thug.
How come Thug wasn't a part of the game of what you
There you go.
Say that again.
I said, how come Thug, this brother Thug, wasn't a part of the game that you was putting down? What he's supposed to know?
Let me tell you something, man. Something you don't know. He laughing. I'm gonna answer that. When homicide called, listen though. When homicide called, you know who told me to go down there and talk to them?
Who?
You laugh and tell me who told me to go talk to him when homicide called.
Nigga, wasn't me.
Exactly. Thug told me to go down there and talk to them. When homicide called, answer the phone right there next to him. I said, homicide. What? Everybody look, you feel what I'm saying?
And after you talked to him, Thug got in trouble?
No.
Definitely.
No, he didn't.
Okay,
when homicide questioned me, I didn't know what was going on. I said,
because I'm still waiting on that question you was going to answer.
y'all keep saying, y'all bringing up different stuff. What question you want me to ask?
The question you was going to ask.
It's homeboy.
They never get to the bottom of that. It's like trying to explain shit to each other when they speak two different languages, kind of, bro. Like, maybe that's just what Woody does. He's that's probably why he's beat all these cases, is because just how he normally talks is so fucking confusing.
Dirt Pops, they want to know like when I got robbed when I was a kid. Give them the story.
This is kind of crazy.
I got jacked as a kid.
Nigga ain't never tried.
He was in first grade.
I was in first grade.
Man, y'all stop playing so much, man. Grow up.
No, listen, my brothers took the bus, so I wanted to take the bus. I got robbed in first grade.
You remember stories when you was in first grade?
Hell yeah, we lined them niggas up.
I remember stuff when I was 3.
We lined them up.
Okay, listen, this what happened. He was going to school. He was going to a Lutheran school, and he had to catch the city bus. So he started coming home. He wasn't looking right. I said, man, what's wrong with you? He didn't want to tell me, but then when he told me 2 Hispanic guys, which was in junior high. 15
of the ops?
15 and 16 was taking his lunch money.
Oh, shit.
Was taking his lunch money.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, now.
It wouldn't be the last time, sorry.
I thought you never got bullied.
Oh, hold it.
Okay.
Man.
I didn't.
Hold it.
This turned out good. Check it out.
This what happened. Yeah. Okay, so this what happened. So, of course, I couldn't jump on him. I'm old.
I remember kindergarten.
I'm probably what?
I remember pieces
30,
from 3.
32.
Not
I
all
can't
of it,
jump
but
on
I
it.
remember bits and
But
pieces. And then,
I put
I remember
his 2 brothers
kindergarten, pre-K.
on that bus. I was on that bus.
Not like all of it, but I remember
I put his
where
2
I was
brothers
at
on that
those
bus.
years.
And when those 2 got off, they got off at different intervals. One got off here and the other. Cash, do you see the 2 guys that been taking your money? Cash said, yeah. He said, these 2. Now, well, I'm not going to even say that. The one guy started snitching on the other guy.
In his face.
Right there. So I told them, I said, now, y'all look at his face and look at their face. They got pretty much the same
I got a
face
homie with his
as he
son's name's
got.
Cash, too.
So today,
But always thought
they
it's like
gonna
short
take
for
care
like
of you.
Cassius or something, like Cassius Clay.
And I told
Muhammad
him
Ali's
that
original
you
name, right?
better, y'all better. My oldest son, he kind of sentimental. He didn't really want to because, you know, Spanish people kind of got a small stature. So, but I told him, you better beat the hell out of him. And that's what happened.
That taught me how to plot, plan, execute. I learned how to settle.
It's funny, Wack always like uses, that right there is what taught me this, which is kind of true in life, but he always points out like that was my life lesson that day. Life lesson 285.
A motherfucker up from that.
Yeah.
Because what happened was...
I know you better not set me up when I leave here.
Why would I do that?
I'm protected by the blood of Jesus.
Okay, but
everybody knows.
okay, but look, anyway. Okay, but anyway.
You know how to plot.
Okay, but anyway.
I'm good at that.
I know you want to know why I was so proud of him in his prison stay, right? Because I heard all the reports that I got, even though he was 16, 17, all the reports that I got, he was a man. He didn't lose. He didn't lose nothing. All his partners say, hey, Mr. Jones, man, I seen your son. I was down there. He said, man, I love him. He said, but I don't want to do no time with him. He said, man, when dude comes on the yard, all hell breaks loose.
I was on some bullshit. I was fucked up. I can honestly say
he said all hell broke loose
for real.
when he come on the yard. So in other words, he came on the yard being what? A general. Just as he had been taught.
Well, I don't wish that shit on none of these kids.
His dad labeled him a
you
general.
know how hard it is, and I think you know, to talk yourself out of doing the shit that's real easy for you to do.
It used to be hard. It's not hard no more.
Yeah, it's hard.
And possible.
All right, this is pretty funny. His dad kept trying to like split and was like thinking we were done. Maybe they told him it was just for an hour or something. But this quote right here that he says like makes sense. And I'm kind of the same. Like I try to eliminate something from my life. So when if I do want it or I fall victim, I don't have it there, so I can't do it.
Ability theory. That's my
I remember that one.
It's kind of like with cigarettes. Like if you don't want to stop, then just, you try not to buy them and force yourself into not having it. Or like with the Zoom Zooms and the Wham Whams, ice cream fucking sandwiches, I tell my wife, like, you ain't got to buy all this shit because then I just eat it all week. Like, yeah, I might want some. I might stop at the store to get a candy bar, but at least I'm not coming home to it just in the goddamn fridge.
One more time.
The elimination of bad possibility.
The elimination of bad possibility.
Yeah, let me tell you how it worked. I first try to think of all of the bad possible. Now, this is what I used to do.
All the bad possible variables.
I kind of revived it a little bit. I think of all of the bad possibility if I'm going to do something of what the bad or what could happen. That way, when something happen, I don't be talking about woulda, shoulda. So the elimination of bad possibility, you think of all of the bad possibilities and try to eliminate that bad possibility. Now, the one thing that I'm not going to take from the possibility is don't do it. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I done eliminated. The only way we got out of Louisiana was behind the elimination of bad possibility.
You know, the crazy part about it, he just said some crazy shit, right? Because you asked him about R&B. And then he said, well, I thought he was in love with the first one.
Which is a pretty hilarious thing to say.
No, but this was crazy. Well, shit, nigga, I thought you was in love with the first one, but you left her.
That nigga runs in
Hey, listen.
Yeah, we'll just rock it out because
Nigga,
after
he
this,
didn't
they
ask
talk
you
about the
the first
El Camino
one.
story.
He asked you about her.
And then after that, I'll just wrap it up.
He asked, okay.
He said, how do you feel about her in my life?
I mean, I feel wonderful about it because I'm still on the thing. We're still on the thing of this. If you like it, I love it.
No, that ain't true.
You missed it. He said, I am proud of who my son is today.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, 20
This
minutes
is
ago.
why this ain't true.
I was seeing some of it pop up, but is there
I've
any
never
something
seen
new?
you
Let me look.
interact with my son's mother the way you interact with R&B.
Maybe TMZ thing got it?
And you've been knowing her 30 years, 30-something years.
Oh, yeah, I did see his pop
I can
up.
answer that.
Let me scroll through and see where he got his shit from.
I answered for him. What he said was, he liked your first decision.
No, I
he
didn't.
liked your no way. He said, I got you.
No, you ain't got me. You don't know me well enough to have me.
I heard what you saying. You saying whatever choice he make, you're standing behind him.
Yeah. Okay.
That had nothing to do with my choice.
Yeah.
I feel like they talk enough.
Oh, okay.
I want to know what
he was speaking in general.
Okay, let me.
It wasn't a general question. It was a her.
Okay, let me answer that portion of it. That portion of it is that the first one never interacted with me. The first one never had much of nothing. She have never called me. She never asked me no questions. Nothing. This one.
Her name is R&B.
Okay, this one. Yeah, well, I get the initials mixed up.
Yeah,
but I'm going to get it before too long. Because
Some of these, I
we
just
interact.
scroll through it, but yeah, we'll scroll through it after this real quick.
R&B, R-N. I noticed that. A-N-N. And B.
Yeah.
Okay. With her, she'll call me. With her, she acts happy to see you and to know you. The first one, that one just didn't. She didn't care.
What you mean she didn't care?
She never acted as though she ever really cared whether or not.
Do you remember your first interaction with her?
Yeah.
With my kid's mother?
Yeah.
What was
So
it?
Wack talks about like
the first one.
Shoot his dad or something.
I came out to see the baby.
No. You came out of 7-Eleven. She was in my El Camino. I might have been about 15, 16 before I went to YA. And you told her you ought to take that car from her.
No, I didn't
You
tell her
definitely
that.
told her that.
No, I didn't tell her that. You don't want to even go through that story, but I didn't tell her that.
What you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing.
You said something.
I didn't tell her
When they
nothing.
started debating,
I
I
didn't
was
tell
like,
her.
oh,
You
this
don't
is
recall
good.
seeing her at the 7-Eleven?
No, it wasn't at the 7-Eleven.
What was it?
It was at Odell's house.
No, because I was at Odell's house.
No, that's where
I was at Odell's
and
house.
me and you was at Odell's house.
That's where I ran into you.
You ran into me at Odell's house.
And I asked you, why did you say something to my...
I didn't say nothing to her. I never said nothing to her. That's not even like me to say anything to her because it was not her responsibility.
So you really don't remember?
No, you
don't remember
you getting it twisted.
You don't remember me asking you that?
No, you getting it twisted because you wanted to jump on me that night.
Damn right.
here.
Yeah, you wanted
Oh, you want to
dad.
fight your pops?
Yeah, he wanted to fight me. He got whooped. That nigga would have got his butt toe up.
Bro, I wasn't tolerating no disrespect from nobody.
Not even pops?
Not
Sounds
even
good.
him. Sounds good, my ass.
Hey, let me tell you.
We wasn't playing
Hey, look,
like
since
that.
he done brought this up, I might as well. Shoot, we might as well.
ain't it?
It feels like we just found our way into like a very serious family
No.
discussion. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, that's
we
her
might as
memory.
well. Hey, look, we might as well.
Put it on the table.
Shoot, we might as well bring it out raw. I was at Odell. I wasn't at no 7-Eleven. I wasn't even in condition or position to be at a 7-Eleven. You came over to Odell, and your partners and stuff was there. Your partners was there, and I told you what I asked you. I said, "Hey, I want to. Can we talk? But not right now."
At least Woody did it with the mic.
You said, oh, anything I got to say, I can say, these are my boys. I can say, you can ask me.
I wonder if it was third Cuban Rob. I'm surprised Wack didn't call in and say, hey, come tell your side. You were there.
my squad.
Yeah. Yeah, and so and so you was talking, and you said, no, tell me now. And so I told you, I even remember every word that you said when I told you. I said, Cash.
He just said he wasn't inebriated in no form or condition to be able to go to 7-Eleven or anything. Wack's been sober his whole life, so yeah, I'm sure Wack remembers that night a little better than him.
I said, any place that she wants to go, you should take her. I said, because she should not be driving the vehicle. And you
How
said,
you gonna tell me to drive my car? Nigga, you ain't brought my car.
I sure didn't.
I was already doing my thing.
Shoot, I sure did.
How you all of a sudden turned into dad?
Hold it. I'm finna tell you because I told you that night. I told him that night. I said, look. If anything happens in that car, that the responsibility is going to be on me and your mother.
Nigga, you wasn't worried about nothing happening ever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if he was underage, she was underage, car registered to Wack. I get where he's kind of coming from. But if Wack's driving a car around doing crazy shit, I mean, you should be more worried about that than his pregnant old lady.
Was irresponsible. What you talking about? Now you all of a sudden worried about responsibility.
Hey,
nigga, I'm running around this motherfucker having 3 shootouts a day, doing it how I want to do it. He ain't telling me nothing about that. But you would have sweat my little girlfriend would drive my motherfucking car.
Because
if you driving around doing shootouts, you should worry about your girl driving the car around, because what if they think she's you and just start shooting without even knowing?
We talking about an era where wasn't no insurance. Insurance didn't matter. You didn't. We didn't even know what that was.
Look, this is what you told me. Now you come at me similar like that, and you told me, you told me that I wasn't, that I didn't have nothing. I wasn't gonna never have nothing. Blah 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 blah. Right? And this is what I told him. I told him it doesn't matter. You is our responsibility, and
Yeah, but if you're driving that car, then yeah, I don't know. But they got a little spute right there. That's kind of entertaining. All right, let's see what Trap Lord Ross uncovered. I think I've seen a lot of this because I scrolled through it.
So the David situation,
because that other car they found in the South Central tow yard, I seen that pop up a while ago. I seen the news says there was no connection, but maybe they found something else out.
Okay, it's very strange. It's very spooky. And based on a couple of messages, as I said before the day, every song, I got a 4VD in J4IL, saying if you're hanging out with a freshly out of elementary school child as someone who's in college, university, you are suspect. It says his song lyrics read like poems from a 14-year-old emo kid who got grounded. People saying they'd never heard of him. The man was singing PDF jingles. And this is what I'm going to talk to you about today. He says her brother said in a chat that he said he was waiting till she turned 18 to marry her. I just don't understand how so many people knew and didn't question it or do anything. Now, it's interesting that he would say that because there's this image that's been going around on Reddit. It says, I don't know if this has been posted yet, but here's a screenshot from one of Celeste's stories. Now, that's her left hand and that's her ring finger. This is an engagement ring, okay? This is an engagement ring. I guess this would have allegedly been her Finstagram account, and she's showing off a big rock. She's showing off an engagement ring with love hearts. She's out for lunch or dinner or a smoothie or something with David, right? We recognize that little spot star on his head from from the last video he'd appeared.
Yeah, that's a trippy tattoo, little star right there.
It's the same image of him with the little star on his head. Are those spots? This is like bad look. This is essentially something that's been going around. I did touch on this in the last video, but I didn't really have time. There was a whole bunch of stuff I didn't even get a chance to get to. But, trigger warning, okay? I'm making this video for documentary journalistic purposes. Guys, a warning, okay? Actions that I'll be covering in this video. Talking about very triggering, being groomed. If that's not, but Celeste's brother speaks up and reveals that David did kill his sister, whole chat attached. And they're saying that this is her brother. All right, this is a screenshot of something that I touched on in the last video. Celeste's brother speaks up and reveals that David did kill his sister. Okay, and this is a chat. Somebody says, dude, why does David follow you? All respect to your sister, and I hate how shitty people are being. Was it really him, Jesus, all love, man? He replied, yes, it was him, because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. This dude says, fuck. Well, he has it coming. That's wild to just randomly. Did you ever even talk to him? I met him once in person. She says,
oh, wow. I guess, well, they got J-Lease and Munchie on the news today, so that'll be some content.
something, being with him. Like, was she living with him? All of this shit so confusing and disgusting. And he replies, I knew and I went to the police about it, but they said lack of evidence, so it was waved off. They responded, bullshit. Now that there's 1,000 people backing you up, that won't happen again. But if they had listened, he says, even if they don't do anything, they haven't even done anything towards him. And they reply, that's how it is with celebrities. Just look at fucking Diddy. They don't do shit. He says, I know it effing sucks. Effing crazy that people suffer for it. How long has she been gone? And he replied, dead. And he says 2 weeks. Now, this might have been a big reveal. I don't know if this is necessary.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it probably could just be the thumbnail. Maybe because Munchie responded or something. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I guess we'll find out.
Necessarily accurate. There's been a lot of speculation over how long the body had been left in that trunk. Trigger warning, but the body had been cut up, wrapped in plastic.
That body was in the trunk for like 2 months by the time it got towed, right? It was on that street corner for like a couple months.
And it had been severely decomposed. That's what the police said. Now, he's saying 2 weeks. That could be information that's been revealed to the family privately to say that the body was decomposed and she would have passed away 2 weeks ago. Or maybe he knows, maybe she stopped replying 2 weeks ago. Maybe they last heard from her 2 weeks ago. Maybe that's an indication of she was active until 2 weeks ago, but we don't know for sure. So the person replies, says, damn, that soon? People have been saying like a month. The dude's a weirdo. His songs all have weird messages and imagery. He says, what do you think happened? Like he didn't just want her to expose him being with her? The brother replies, I don't know. He says, damn, was your sister like in love with him and choosing to stay? I'm guessing that it was all just him manipulating her. He said, yeah, she was always saying that he was waiting till she was 18 to get married and stuff like that. He replied, effing sick. What's crazy about all those people in...
And he's probably just a sick-ass twisted dude, bro. Once he probably grew up, he would probably just try to find another young kid, bro. Like, the dude definitely is a fuck creep.
Circle who knew and say stuff. I saw one guy did get sued by something pushing. He said, dog, what? I never knew that. My sister wouldn't say anything, ever. He says, dude, there's so much stuff in the Discord that he has. He says, what the F? There's a Discord? And he says, yeah, it was just his fan Discord and stuff. I wasn't in it, obviously, but from what I know, he was decently active in it. And some screenshots and screen recordings were posted today and yesterday after the news showed one guy saying this. And basically, this is the post from the Discord. Somebody commented that would drop the song about the missing girl, Celeste Rivas. This was all the way back in August 2024.
Bro, he has a kid, too?
No way, dude. Please send me more if you know.
Wow.
He says, I got you, bro. Let me find everything that's been posted
he's
for you.
a kid.
That's why I said so many people were after David now after this. They have found so much evidence to back this stuff up. The brother replies, dude, I never knew this stuff. And then this random guy says, only a small number of people were aware until today. The brother replied, I wish I could have known. I could have used this. And the dude replies, you don't have your sister added on Discord, right? The bro replies, I don't even have Discord. And
that's the problem nowadays. There's so many little apps and so many damn things that are out there. Like, for you really got to stalk somebody to follow all their little apps that they're on. Like me personally, I hardly ever post, but like, especially if you're young and you're talking to all these people, there's so many, bro.
And this dude says, yeah, I was just seeing because someone had a screenshot of her account supposedly. And then this guy replies, he said, this is what I got. He sends all the Discord screenshots, bunch of lyrics, other posts, other comments, sends it all to the brother. He said, are those photos something? I don't know if that's just those photos real or those photos in here. And that song was an unreleased David song. And he's posting all of this stuff. Here's the video proving those messages are real. And he replies, are those photos of her? He says, yes. Do you know of any of your sister's Instagram accounts? There were some messages people said was her messaging friends, but not really confirmed yet. And then he sends these screenshots.
Yeah, I seen Flacco post these screenshots.
Look, these are screenshots from a leaked conversation with Celeste and a friend where she appears to admit to having relations with David. All right. And then the brother sends a bunch of pictures of Celeste saying, that's my sister, dog. That's the same girl. And he says, if it is. And he says, you think this is real? And now this is where it gets crazy and we start talking about another victim. Yes, do you think this is real? These are the chat logs, okay? And look, I don't know if it's safe to show you this in this video. I didn't show it to you in the last video, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and I'm gonna show you these messages, okay? Trigger warning. These are very dark, but I'm just gonna read these to you and I'm gonna try.
So they're saying, are they trying to say Gus is the dude that was found in the car in the South Central tow yard?
Don't redact anything super messed up, okay? But this is allegedly a set of messages between Celeste and a friend. The friend says, I'm just going to check up on you. Celeste says, I don't want to talk to anyone. The friend says, that's it. And she says, okay, yes, of course. And the friend says, but you have to swear you're going to stay safe. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want to get you into any more trouble with him. Celeste replies, I'm safe. No, I'm not. The friend says, okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Celeste replies, love you too, and won't. And now the next set of messages, trigger warning, these do appear to... I don't even want to show this. Any extra context, I'm just going to very quickly breeze through this, okay? The friend says, I made it. And they say it can... it can bleed and not bleed during stuff because you probably did it when you were younger. I didn't because I wasn't ready. Someone says, you said you beat.
It's funny. The metaphors you got to come up with are tricky, bro.
And he says, what? And she says, Celeste says, I thought I did, but I just got my pee. I only bead with David.
I don't even like looking at this, bro. Like, I'm good. I get it.
With him.
This shit's twisted.
So,
but we got more
chat
info on
got
Gus at the bottom. So, Gus, I was just drunk and did it because he got mad at me the first time for not. But who's Gus?
That the girl Celeste may have had relations with another person by the name of Gus, right? And then that's where we come back to this comment. Okay, so those screenshots that I just breezed through are here, and they were sent to this person who's allegedly Celeste's brother, and they say, "Do you think this is real?" And the alleged brother replies, "Yes, I do. I know who Gus is. He's dead." And the person asks, "What happened?"
No, he got shot up. That wouldn't be the guy.
Dead. And the comment says, "You think by David or just some other stuff?" Now, I think I saw an extended version of this where he seemed to reply that it was some other stuff. Yeah, so here's the last part of that message is, he said, "You think it was a shot by David or just some other stuff?" And the guy just very ominously says, "Other stuff." And then that's the end of the conversation. They say, okay, now look, I'm not going to lie to you. This is all sounding a bit too suspicious. You don't know who this Gus guy is. I don't know what this is all about. But in the midst of that, we're beginning to see more and more little tidbits of evidence come out that are just even more and more damning. So another post has been going around on the David subreddit saying David was wearing her bracelets. That's a picture of him with some bracelets on, and people are saying it's the same bracelets
bro, the
that
internet
Celeste had on in this picture.
Sleuths are crazy, bro, but everybody
I'm
puts it
finding
out
hard
there
to
and you
see
just got to
that, but
piece it
kinda does
together.
look like the pink, the little pink joint that's going on here. I don't know if it's exactly the same one, but it does look very similar. The kind of hues look a bit similar. Now, one thing that I find a little bit strange, and I've been trying to find some evidence to this, but I seem to remember when the news first broke, I thought that I'd seen a couple of articles basically saying that another body was found. You know, if we're talking about this alleged person called Gus that was killed, that sounds like a man. Sounds like a man's name, right? But I did remember this, and I haven't been able to find anybody else talking about this, and maybe there's no connection. But I did see at the time articles going around that suggested 2 women were found in cars being investigated.
Yeah, I mean, the news said that they weren't connected, but let's see what he got to say.
As homicides. Now, it seemed, I don't know whether this was 2 unrelated situations or whether it's the same situation or whether maybe they initially thought there were 2 bodies because of the way that, you know, sadly the bodies were separated, if that makes sense. But it says the LA County Medical Examiner has released new details on the remains of one of two women who were discovered in vehicles at 2 tow yards this week. Both deaths are investigated as homicides. One woman's remains were discovered Monday when police responded to the Hollywood tow on Mansfield Avenue. Someone smelled a foul odor coming from the front trunk of the vehicle, and detectives investigated possible human remains. We learned about that car. The descendant was found severely decomposed inside a vehicle. She appears to have been deceased inside the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found. We were unable at the time to examine the age or ethnicity. Initially, the remains were described as a head and torso. The owner of the vehicle was identified as David. And here's what's interesting, right? The body of a second woman was found Tuesday in South Los Angeles after family members filed a missing persons report. The family had tracked a woman to a scorched Honda Civic that was being held on a tow yard at Westgate Avenue. The tow yard operator called LAPD and said family members wanted to look at the car. Investigators rushed to the scene and found the woman's partially burned body in the trunk. The car had been towed onto the...
South LA, that might have been some fucking woman off a fig or something, too. A lot of variables over there.
Sunday from the 6800 block of South Flower Street, the vehicle had been extinguished by LA City Fire, but firefighters never checked in the car and didn't see the woman's remains. So, look, it's not necessary that these two are connected.
And a Civic, like, bro, in a plaid Tesla to a Civic.
I think this could have been a coincidence. When the first reporting came out and they were talking about two bodies, I wasn't sure if it was two bodies in the same car, two bodies in different. People have been saying that there's rumors that Celeste might have actually been pregnant at the time of her passing, and who knows?
The cops should know about that. And if she still was, now if she had some medical procedures, I'm sure some place would be reaching out and saying that they seen her there.
If that was the case, could that have been David's baby? Could it have been Gus's baby? Who knows? Who knows how twisted this love triangle could really get at this point, right? But these posts have been going around and people are suggesting that maybe the messages infer that she could have been pregnant at the time. So this is David says, I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all the story time. And it says, me and deleted user, this is David, got a kid on the way.
Crazy,
and then this is a conversation. Somebody saying, basically, David, are you happily married or single? And basically, they're trying to find out what the relationship status is with him. And this deleted user, I think it's possible that this was Celeste. It's possible, all right. Atting David in the chat amid those rumors. People talking about kid on the way. That was a heart-stopping moment to read. Jesus Christ. Bruh, double homicide. It's from 2024. She died 25 and couldn't have been pregnant. The last confirmed spotting of her was July 2024. The same month, both she and David mentioned pregnancy in Discord. She was allegedly alive until July 2025, meaning she was out of the public eye for an entire year. It's possible she did actually have a kid, which is scary as hell.
Damn.
And people are saying, even if it's a joke, making a joke about...
It's like, bro, if your kid doesn't come, like, I know kids can run away and whatever, but, man, like, if my daughters run away, bro, I'd probably be searching high and low. I don't know, man. It's just a crazy fucking situation to be in, man. Especially, like, a young girl, too, so vulnerable to everything. Like, a young boy, man... You know, like, you don't expect him to knuckle up and try to stand on something, which it can still go bad for him. But, man, just a young girl is just, like, a victim to anybody that's trying to cause harm to him.
Having a kid with a 13-year-old at 19 is insane. This guy really is worse than the Joker. People saying deleted user, though. It seems like other screen grabs still show her name. Saying yes, meaning she had multiple Discords, just like on Instagram, or this is disgustingly referring to another girl.
It's okay. Some of these kids have so many Instagrams.
So if that was about Celeste, she would have given birth by now. If it's true, then it's possible
I'm just
she
waiting
had
for the show to start. Or
she was just a child herself. Having a baby, oh boy, this is so effed. If she was pregnant then, she would have gave birth.
Yeah, and if you manipulate and you got money and all that, and like inviting them to come to your concerts, like
sometimes teenagers need to listen to their parents. She left multiple times to be with
some people
this
are just super vulnerable, man.
Punk ass man. Not putting blame on her, but sometimes children do need to follow rules and listen to the adult.
My wife actually said she knew one of the songs. She only listened to the radio, so I guess this fool had at least one song on the radio.
In their lives and not behave in such rebellious ways. Again, I'm not blaming her, so please don't come for me. May she rest well. People saying she couldn't have gotten an abortion, though. If a 14-year-old showed up to a clinic with a 20-year-old, they would most definitely contact the authorities, especially if they recognize Celeste was a missing child on the...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If they recognize she is missing, but I mean, I think 14, I think you might be able to just show up by yourself, or you might need your parents to go with you, but I think like Planned Parenthood, bro, I don't know. I think anyone could just walk up in that bitch.
On the run, that's facts. That's facts, all right? Some people are saying that these screenshots could be fake, saying darker by the minute. I'm telling you, he's a sicko and he can't erase all of his breadcrumbs. The investigators are busy, all right? He was saying, I highly doubt she was ever pregnant. She probably just wanted to find a way to go see someone to ask for help. It happens all the times for victims. Okay. People saying, would you rather have dinner with David or King Von? That's crazy, right? This
King
guy
Von
says,
all day.
Not sure if there's lots of proof of her wanting to be out other than one tweet where he says you wanted to be with your mum and sister, but this couldn't happen. Saying, would you rather have dinner with...
Where did it go?
David or King Von? That's crazy, right? So this guy says,
not sure if there's lots of proof of her
wanting to be out other than one tweet where he says you wanted to be with your mum and sister, but this couldn't happen. Okay, actually typing that out, maybe you're right. Just saying that for a lot of it seems like he was manipulating her to be dependent on him to the point that she saw herself as just his girlfriend outside of the context of her being a child. Not defending him and don't mean to make it sound that way. I just think she probably never anticipated or had the mental maturity or age to understand just how much danger she was in. May she rest in peace, honestly. I do think she could have been pregnant potentially at some point or when he killed her. Having a baby with a 14-year-old is not something you can really hide, but murder was not the logical solution. Bro was a certified serial killer.
He's been doing this shit for years, though.
Statistically, the most dangerous time for a woman with an abusive partner is during pregnancy. So I'm really thinking that's what happened. So look, this situation is so dark. I'm not sure where this is going to go. I think everybody is waiting for an arrest to be made. A lot of people are pointing the finger at David, thinking that he's about to get arrested. We saw in the last video, he was allegedly cooperating with authorities in the investigation.
Yeah, I've seen a few different videos. I mean, bro, if he was technically out of town when they can place the death, I seen one theory that was a little interesting. Like, if she was just here driving his car around, like, I mean, because he probably realized he couldn't have her on tour with him because that's too many eyeballs, maybe, especially if she's a runaway. So maybe if she had his car driving around and she was out being dumb and something could have happened to her, and then they just parked the car back over there, or they left at the house, and out at the house, I'm sure you got some homies that ain't on tour with them that are like at the house. Who knows? Something bad could have happened at the house. I mean, maybe she could have OD'd and they freaked out and wanted to chop her up. I mean, maybe he did it out of like being jealous and crazy. It's funny, right here behind Trap, it looks like that's a real hand sticking up. Yeah, there's just so many variables, bro. Like right now, I don't know. I feel like he's involved somehow. I'm just someone that don't like to like speak too soon because I want to know more of the facts. I feel like it's fishy. I feel like dude's a weirdo, but being a weirdo doesn't actually mean you killed somebody. But I mean, obviously he was probably with this girl and he was probably sleeping with her, which makes him a fucking weirdo. And that probably happening for sure, like the music and all that. Yeah, that's weird, bro. You gotta pay for that, but we'll probably never know the answers unless somebody comes forward and like tells on him, one of his friends that was around, and they go. But I'm sure the cops are interviewing everybody around him, everybody part of the music camp, people on tour, everyone that's came to that house for the last 6 months that they know came. I'm sure they're interviewing everybody, bro. So we'll find out. They're not going to let this one go. It's too big on the news. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm just waiting for him to start. What else? Let's see what just pops up, man. I feel guilty getting off when they still haven't started. What else we got here, man? All his videos, I bet you, are going up like crazy. Yeah, every day though, someone's waiting for someone to get arrested though, bro. Every day, so I'm sure they're on that shit. I'm sure they're trying to do the best they can. Man, my algorithm ain't giving me much. Explains being jumper? Oh, explains being jumped.
No bitch, no blah blah.
Maybe he got something on here that we didn't really see. Oh, is this a response that we didn't see yet?
Somebody must
man, I don't know. Is 2 Gangs for YouTube part of that whole YouTube shit they got going over there?
put some dirt on my name.
All right, you watched it? Yeah, because I don't know, man. Oh, shout out Hurley, Rude Shooter. Man, he should be doing good. Oh, yeah, I think I read about this guy. Yeah, let's check out Hurley's real quick.
Lil EBG is
Shout out
without
Hurley.
a doubt the most tragic story that we have covered on this channel. This 13-year-old kid went from being a rising star in the Atlanta rap scene to manufacturing weapons from home and accidentally shooting and killing his own 14-year-old sister in a robbery gone wrong. And after serving nearly 4 years behind bars, he has just been released. And only time will tell if he will go back to the life that sent him.
That's crazy, man. Like, you gotta live with your family after you shot your sister, bro.
There to begin with.
I was in apartments, I was bad as hell, bro. I was still bad, but I was bad as hell.
Yeah.
Like, bro, getting kicked out of every school, bro. Like, all that.
It's like, you just started school. Yeah, Hurley used to be a no jumper.
That shit, bro, in apartments, beating niggas' ass, all
Yeah,
that,
Hurley
bro.
got
So
it.
it's just like,
He's-
I done got kicked out of so many fucking schools,
His
bro.
shit looks good.
That shit ridiculous.
And so far, they've arrested her 13-year-old brother and a 19-year-old. They're both charged with murder.
And they're lagging over there.
Kid is 13 years
13
old.
minutes later
But
already?
he's making weapons, which are semi-machine guns.
Before everything went sideways, Lil EBG was seen as the next big thing coming out of Atlanta. Born in September 2008, Lil EBG would join the rap group EBG alongside members like...
It's funny. I think there's AI, but I think it sounds kind of like him, so I wonder if he did one of those AI things and like had it redo his voice.
Like Glock 40 Spaz and Baby Solid. Despite being the youngest in his crew, this kid was already getting features and building a real following.
For the people that don't know what that stands for, EGB.
EBG.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. What that shit stand for the people that don't know.
It's like, bro,
Everyday bad gang.
he still ain't got all his adult teeth growing in yet.
I was just sitting around like, I was in apartments, I was bad as hell, bro. I was still bad, but I was bad as hell.
Yeah.
Like, bro, getting kicked out of every school, bro. Like, all that shit, bro. In apartments, beating niggas' ass, all that, bro. So it's just like, so that.
I mean, you could be a little kid with a gun, bro, and become a big man, but I don't know whose ass he kicking.
That's when I was in Gwinnett. I was in Gwinnett doing this shit, so
Yeah.
shit was hell.
And then it's like, bro, other young kids, like, what are you robbing them for? Like, to beat up another kid? Like, what are you taking, his couple $1 lunch money? Like, ain't no one, you try to go in and rob someone that's actually like, I mean, it could be like those kids in Brazil out the favelas, but, man, I just don't see it. You're going to really have to shoot someone for him to take him serious. Like, bro, I'll pop you, pop. And then they'll start listening.
So after that, I met Glock in the apartment.
Yeah.
After that, I found out this nigga rap. That nigga was going dumb, bro. I'm telling you, like,
Going stupid.
yeah, bro. I remember, bro, this was the first album he dropped, Don't Get Took Off.
For real.
Yeah, that's when I'm, right before then is when I met him. Like, I ain't even know him when he met me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just saw me. Nigga was funny as hell, bro. Nigga swear I always been funny.
So you went rapping when you met him.
Hell nah, bro. That nigga.
Lost
And
some
then when
teeth
I
from all the zoom zooms and wham whams or something.
get to school, I'd be like, bro, I'm not supposed to be here, bro. What the fuck is this? The fuck? Like, straight up, I'd be like, bro, I'm so much, like, different than these niggas, bro. I'm not supposed to be here, bro. I be looking at all these lame ass niggas, bro. They nigga lame. Nigga lame.
Yeah.
And teacher be thinking they can tell me what to do and shit. Young nigga just gotta listen. That shit hard though. when you someone like me, bro.
Yeah.
I done got kicked out of so many fucking schools, bro. That shit ridiculous. Like, that ass ridiculous, nigga.
Damn, how
Like
many
a-
schools you got kicked out of?
He's talking like he like 20 years old or something.
Like, nigga, 10 and plus.
Damn. You on the
nigga.
tour right now, ain't it? School tour?
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, the guy that do not go goddamn.
I wonder who the adults around this kid are that he's picking all this up from, or if he's just watching YouTube. Because there's somewhere he's adapting this characteristics.
Band list for real, boy.
Nah, but yeah, nigga gotta go. So that's why I've been trying to keep my cool, like.
Yeah.
Plus,
You be spazzing out in the teachers and shit?
I mean, teachers and bruh, niggas just think they could try me, bruh. Like, probably because I'm a little nigga. Like, I'm short
Yeah.
compared to all you niggas. I'm short, and I'm just like a young nigga that don't go for that. So like,
Yeah.
any nigga try me, I'm like, what? So I just be on it 10 times.
In the summer of 2021, he dropped his debut album, Could Have Been Worse, with features from EBG members and underground superstar Baby Santana. For a 12-year-old, the quality wasn't terrible, though it did sound like a young version of Glock 40 Spaz. Through Glock 40 Spaz, Lil EBG was able to meet Baby Santana on Instagram Live. Baby Santana actually took Lil EBG under his wing, bringing him to the Atlanta SoundCloud Wave Festival in October 2021.
I mean, I don't know nobody here for real, so.
All right, they're live, so go tap in over there with No Jumper News. Fuck with y'all. I should be on tomorrow. But yeah, go check No Jumper News. Appreciate y'all. Fuck with you, Abaro. Appreciate you. All right, I'll see you next time.